With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep will play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fan is shy or scant to see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending different bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Sunday 1st of September 2024. We are into a brand new month. August was one of the most craziest months for Phil Burnell anyway, you know. Not crazy, it wasn't really a crazy month to be a detractor, but to witness Phil's renaissance, his rebirth, you know, his whatever you want to call it, has been quite the fascinating thing to behold, I must say. But yeah, in case you're wondering as well how Phil has reacted to the Junior King documentary thing, he's saying he won't cover any of the positivity we've had in the last few months to year. Someone says it sounds like the Junior King should delay the documentary, and Phil's like, nah, it's all good. There's always room for an update later down the road. But I'm not looking for that either. Phil seems to be kind of chill about the Junior King documentary thing, which makes me think he might not have actually been aware of what it's covering yet. And in case you're not aware of it, first of all, this is the thumbnail. The thumbnail for the Junior King documentary is this. And by God, I did not expect the thumbnail to be this robust, you know. There's a lot of interesting faces on there, to say the very least. Jesus, what it is. Yeah, it's impressive. An impressive collection of people in the background. And the timestamps are incredible. The significance of fighting game community. So basically, Junior King starts off a documentary, right? He starts a documentary, it seems like he's... Wait, this is going to air tomorrow. In case people... You know, I don't know what's actually going to be in the documentary, but to me it sounds like June's going to try and explain what the FGC actually is before trying to explain where Phil's role in the FGC comes into it. And all that jazz. This will premiere at 5 PM UK time tomorrow. And so basically, so that's like what, 9 AM Phil's time? Yeah, I think it's 9 AM Phil's time that it'll go live. Yeah. And I have a very important question relating to this, okay? My original plan, right? My original plan was just to fucking do a special June the King DSP documentary bingo session. I was going to do it in Phil's next day off. However, I could do it tomorrow, live. We could start earlier. We could just do it when it premieres. We can just do it immediately and see what it's all like. If I do it tomorrow, that means there's probably no actual bingo on Phil's podcast tomorrow, since I'll be doing the documentary instead. So the big question, of course, is really, what do I do tomorrow? Do I do a normal bingo, or do I do the special June the King documentary thing instead? But yeah, there we go. I mean, so I'm not entirely sure. I think you guys are definitely the best people to judge for that and determine that. So I'm going to start a poll. I'm going to make a poll in the chat, and we'll let the community decide. We'll let the people will decide. So Monday's bingo, normal one, or June's DSP doc special. So that'll be a question. There you go. So simple question, you know, are we going to have a normal bingo tomorrow, Or are we going to have a special during the King DSP documentary one instead? So there we go. The question's been asked. You guys will decide. I think, you know, I'm just going to let that poll keep running for, you know, the essentially stream, you know, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, there's nothing stopping us, of course, as well, from checking out Phil while he's live to see if there's any meltdowns going on or whatever. But yeah, this will probably elicit some meltdowns. Some of the names are incredible here. Some of the chapter titles are incredible. What's the one here? So at 2 hours and 25 minutes, he believes the internet likes him now. 1 minute later, the internet does not like Phil. And a little bit later on, wants a good image. And 2 minutes later, or 12 minutes later, does not get a good image. And then his outro, whatever. Gee, this is... Jeez, and I'm looking forward to this, I must say. The fact that Justine's on there as well, so that's probably going to come out at some point as well. Panda, he's got her own section, you know. Cooking with the King, you know, financial waste, and then continued financial waste. It's not just the fact they had financial waste as his own little chapter, but then have continued financial waste. So it's going to be fantastic stuff indeed. By the way, in case you guys are not aware of it as well, the link to the Jin the King documentary is in the chat right now. Just shared it in there, so there we go, guys. So yeah, as I said, I mean, as I said, my original plan was just to wait until Phil's next day off, which is Friday, by the way. Phil is off again on Friday, and I was going to just fucking use that day off from Phil content to do a special on the documentary. But part of me just cannot wait, I feel like, and it feels like I've been missing out. Just if I don't check this out live with everyone else and enjoy it at the same time as everyone else, I feel like I've been missing out massively. That's my own personal take though. If you guys would rather have normal DSP Bingo tomorrow, by all means we can have normal DSP Bingo tomorrow. Please don't let me try and persuade you one way or the other. I'm happy. Either way, tomorrow I'm doing Bingo. If you guys want to wait until Friday to do it instead, I'm all for that for the DSP documentary thing. If you guys want to instead do it tomorrow when it comes out. I mean, it means we would start early as well. We would start at 9 AM Bill's time. I mean, I plan to basically have this going when the premiere's going live. I'll be going live essentially, and we'll just get straight into it. That's my original thoughts anyway for this kind of thing. If we're doing it tomorrow. He's saying, look at Jin's chat. I can see Jin's chat. Oh, for God's sake! Then you fucking sup. Yeah, I fucking responded to you, Mister. Sup. But hell. Yeah, Kojima's in the corner, you know. You got Kevin Nash from WWE Champions. There's his own section. There's a special section for WWE Champions. And it immediately follows a bankruptcy. You got the Vest Streak, you got the financial tracking, and established trolling. Shout out to the tips tracker. From Piece of Piece, you got the bank leaks. VTuber destruction. Yeah, VTuber went viral from mocking Phil, remember. There's a lot of interesting things here. I would like to make it clear, I already had my full list done before this came out. Before this was revealed, I had my full list of things revealed, or a full list of things it could appear in the documentary, or the bingo list I've got planned. In the top, someone's asking, Sideways Dutchman's asking who's the woman in the top left. The woman in the top left is Justine. And Phil Bonnell had some very insulting things to say about Justine about a decade ago. And just, you know, very toxic, selfish things, whatever. The toxic, sexist, or whatever you want to call it. Derogatory ways to talk about Justine. And yeah, I'll just let the documentary cover that, shall I? Fuck me, but this is going to be fucking good. This is going to be fucking great. Guys, in case you missed it as well, I uploaded a special video yesterday to try and pick August's Marble winner. So because I went and missed it during the bingo itself, I couldn't do it at the end of bingo on Thursday night. So I made a special video and uploaded it on Saturday to pick the bingo winner. And I want to congratulate Chad Bass for winning the bingo. They came first in the bingo race. So they basically, I've tagged them in the chat and I've told them to try and get in touch with me in some capacity. No heard from them yet, by the way. So. But I'm not sure if that's going to be they got time. They have plenty of time to try and get in touch with me. Got another 20 days or so. If I don't hear from Chad Bass, Johnny V2, who finished second, will get the prize instead. And Johnny V2 also is radio silent. Then third place, Damice, will get the prize. Those are the top three anyway, but the winner, of course, was Chad Bass. So they've got until the 20th essentially to get in touch with me to let me know, oh, they won, you know, fucking hooray for them. Meester is asking, where did you place? I don't know. I don't know where I placed. I don't know where you placed. I don't know where a vegan or Agent Proper placed. I don't know. All I know is that these are the top 3 as I remember them at the time. And all I remember as well, the video I made for it is 40 minutes long, by the way. But that's because I somehow massively got derailed doing offline content. Someone in Marble Maps trolled me, and I waited like 10 minutes to see nothing happening, and it was just fucking ridiculous. But yeah, that is what it is, you know. Thank Christ it wasn't live. But yeah, so yeah, well done again to Chad Bass for winning bingo, and hopefully I'll hear from him soon. A couple of videos to go through, and then we can enjoy Phil fucking, you know, doing his podcast today. Has he said anything new or interesting since here? I wish we could have done some pools with the game caught, but you see talking about W Champion still. What's Phil saying? I honestly can't wait for all the random stuff to be over so we can dive deep into a lot of games. The reacting all week will be exhausting but needs to be done, says Phil. Oh, Phil's going to start apparently. I think we're starting right now. I've unmuted this. I've unmuted his stream. Okay, Phil's going live. We're going to for that. So yeah, so I'm just going to let this fucking play out, then I'll pause it, we'll burn some speed up juice, and we'll watch a couple of videos to, you know, make sure we have that speed up juice built. 2 videos I want to check out before we start the bingo today. I'll just be Phil's normal bullshit intro anyway. The very boring. So Phil was starting quite early today, isn't he? Mind you, I started 5 minutes early as well, but Phil was online quite sharp, you know. He turned up in his chat, and then a second later the stream was live with his crappy music playing. Oh, there he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. That's his setup for the month now. Remember, it was a brand new month, so he changed things about, I guess. You know, it's now September. So that's Phil Burnell. That's the impress. That's the person that everyone loves on the internet now. Everyone loves Phil now and everyone hates us. Did you not know? Yeah, that's what Phil said anyway. Anyway, a couple of videos to go over because why the fuck not? This one's only 40 seconds long. Nerdbrew has made a video called DSP Gaming, but it's Frasier. So let's see what this is like.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Oh my, and maybe I seem a bit confused, well maybe, but I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Good night, everybody.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. As somebody I like to watch Frasier back in the day, I approve. I fucking approve. But that was very well done. Very well done indeed. And yeah, also, Phil played Call of Duty the other night and he did not have a great time. Although he ended the stream by trying to retcon the entire stream by saying he had done amazing and that everyone was so bad compared to him. But the compilation shows otherwise.
What's going on? Wait a minute! I didn't know I was the HVT! Come on!
Oh, wait until you get to that fucking part, by the way.
The game doesn't tell me. You know what? This fucking mode. I hate that mode. That's a waste of time. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Now I'm already dead. Yo, this is terrible. This. I wasted my time. Dude, this is insane. I murder the guy. I'm immediate dead. Can I have a second to catch my breath or reload? No, you're just immediately murdered after you murder someone. But I'll get murdered to a wall. Watch. See? Look at this bullshit. What killed me? What the fuck? This is a terrible map.
This is so slow. Why, I forgot to put the speed up. Oh, yeah, that's, damn it. 1.5. We'll go 1.5 for this.
Fuck this. I'm not wasting time. I'm really not.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere. That came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil. Let's cheer, let's tip. They do it. Great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
All right, guys, let's get started. I don't know if my camera is going to be in a good spot for this at all. All right. Oh, look, there's music. They're playing music. Even though I muted the music, it's still playing music.
Oh, yeah, content ID. Content ID. Content ID alert.
That's tremendous. It won't stop playing the music. Maybe you just can't stop the music. Hold on. Thank God I didn't start recording yet. So I muted all music in this, and it's still playing music. Look, I can't get it to stop playing music. There's no option to turn off the music. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's here. Ah. Oh, my God. What a fucking idiot. Of course, the more I play, the better I'm going to get. And I got to get used to the 120 frames. All right, now my RGBs are in sync with the game, so as I play, all the lights are changing on my keyboard, mouse, and PC, which is pretty insane. They're all over the place. Kill order again? I hate this mode. Can I play this map without kill order? Fuck. What the fuck? All right. Oh, come on. So he has an insanely long scope. No, he doesn't. He was just spraying and praying and still killed me from that distance. What the fuck? He didn't have a scope. What the fuck? What's going on? Wait a minute. I didn't know I was the HVT.
What? Oh, so hold on. You didn't know he was a HTV, right? So let's examine that again briefly, shall we?
Fuck. What the fuck? All right. Oh, come on. So he has an insanely long scope. No, he doesn't. He was just...
Here. So Phil was busy bitching and whining in the morning, complaining about not being told he was a HVT. The game tells you you're a HVT. Right there on screen is right there, dead center. Hard to kind of miss unless you're not paying attention, okay?
spraying and praying and still kill me from that distance? What the fuck?
Not only that, it also reminds you in the bottom of the fucking radar. You are the H3T. Just in case you fucking forget what fucking H3T is. But yeah, so Phil is going to fucking complain about not being told.
He didn't have a scope. What the fuck? What's going on? Wait a minute! I didn't know I was the HVT! Come on! The game doesn't tell me. No, he doesn't? He was just spraying and praying and still killed me from that distance? What the fuck? So I don't know I'm the HVT, so I blow it for my team every fucking time, man. Why doesn't it fucking you are the HVT? Doesn't he was just spraying and praying and still killed me from... You know what? Fuck this fucking mode. I hate that mode. That's a fucking waste of time. He quit! He rage quit! Our first true rage quit of the day. Amazing. They still exist, folks. They still fucking exist. Wow. I wish you could turn it off, right? Can you? Game mode. Oh, good. Can I remove this? No? I don't want kill order. I really don't want kill order, and I can't turn it off.
It's a demo. You want to try and remove features from a fucking demo?
Obviously, in the real game, you'll be able to turn it off, but they're not allowing you to turn it off in this. You're stuck fucking having to play. I hate that shit. The screen should, and it should audio...
It's not even a demo, it's a beta. It's like a fucking demo beta. Same kind of thing, I feel, but yeah. Early access, Phil. It's not a finished product.
It should literally say, you are the HVT in giant letters when you spawn, so you fucking know. I shouldn't have to be researching for fucking hidden text on my fucking screen somewhere in a game where I gotta be paying attention at all times to see if I'm the HVT. Bruh. Do I know what a Karen is? Yes, I like I said, I do read social media, so I know what a Karen is. That's right. When I play WWE Champions, it's very chill. We interact a lot. It's very fun. So, hopefully, chill vibes tonight. Champions, come back tonight for that on the late stream. What? Sure. Amazing gameplay. You guys are really good. Why are they behind me? How the fuck are they behind me? That's our spawn. So how are they on our spawn?
Losing A.
Tons of dumb people have fucking left. Why do you think they're my detractors now?
Losing.
Dude, everywhere I go, there's bullets coming from every direction. When do I get to play Call of Duty instead of fucking Matrix bullet dodging? Dude, what is going on right now? Get the fuck out of here.
Securing. Watch my ass.
Zone C secure.
And then immediately murdered, couldn't see shit.
We're
Great.
losing charge.
That was too fucking...
Yo, this is fucking stupid. I can't play the game because they're all camped everywhere, and my team apparently is awful at doing nothing. I'm never gonna be able to get anything going here.
Oh, so you're doing so bad because your team's bad. It's nothing to do with you and your fucking abilities or lack of.
At this rate.
Taking C.
I was behind the wall, and he shot me through the wall with a shotgun and killed me. Yeah, this is a waste of time. This is a complete waste of time.
Zone A secure.
What? What the fuck? Again, it doesn't even show you where he's coming from. And the next thing you know, he's on the side of you murdering you. Well, I had no idea where the bullets were coming from. It didn't show any indicator of anything, so I just fucking... Okay, where is he? Where is he? Now I'm already dead. Yeah, this is terrible. Fuck this. I wasted my fucking time. What a stupid fucking game. I'd like to play a match where the match is actually fucking playable. So I'm just gonna get the fuck out of that stupid one. I don't have enough time to play to be wasting time on bullshit matches like that. Fuck that. I only have like 90 minutes left. Oh, boo-hoo, you cry, baby. What the fuck? Ha! Dude, what is this thing? I murdered the guy. I'm immediate death. Can I have a second to catch my breath or reload? No, you're just immediately murdered after you murder someone. There's no chance for anything on this map. Now, this map sucks. You have to be brain dead fucking stupid to believe that. What? I fill him with bullets. He jumps while being filled with bullets. He never goes down and then insta-kills me. Right.
No. I want to. Hold on. I want to see that death again. So, you'd think you should be fucking looking out to the left-hand side is blocked here, right? Now, I'm no expert in these fucking first-person shooter games, right? But really, you think if you're going to be coming out a fucking door and your left-hand side is blocked and you can see straight ahead of you as well, then really you should try and prioritise your focus to the right-hand side as you leave that door. Because that's primarily where you're going to fucking have people trying to fucking ambush you if they're fucking there. But what does Phil do? He stares down the sights straight ahead, even though he can see straight ahead as he approaches the door and sees there's nobody fucking there. He doesn't wait to turn right first and then tries to stare down fucking sights. And then he turns around and says, oh wait a second, there's somebody fucking there.
What? I fill him with bullets. He jumps while being filled with bullets. He never goes down and then insta-kills me. Right. What the fuck? Dude, this is insane. Are you kidding me? He's fucking camped behind a car and can snipe us from that distance?
Huh?
Yes.
I could never get to anywhere safe. Ever since I got hit by the stupid gas. Couldn't do shit. Did you hear any footsteps? It was completely silent. There was no way to know that guy was behind me. There was no sound at all. I just spawned, and there's a guy in front of me staring at me who shoots me. I literally couldn't even take one step forward before a bullet hit me. Great spawn there, fucking system there. Fuck that up. Yeah, this map stinks. I don't like it. It sucks. I like the premise, but it just in execution it fails. It's not good. It's a badly executed map.
He shot the shit out of that dead body. Hold on.
But it just in execution it fails. It's not good.
So like, he sees a dead body here.
It's a badly
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna shoot the crap at this fucking dead person.
executed map.
And he still misses most of his fucking shots. It's a dead fucking corpse and he still misses most of the fucking shots.
It's a badly executed map.
Beautiful.
It sucks because a lot of times they have maps just like this. They look good and oh, this will be fun. A fucking video rental store or whatever. You start playing it, it's like, wow, this is stupid. Like every time I fire my weapon, there's 7 dudes in my face attacking me from every direction. There's no way you can cover any corners because there's 100 ways you can enter every single fucking room. It's just dumb as shit. This map is people just want to spaz out. They don't actually want to have intelligent gameplay.
Why did you try and shoot your teammates, Phil?
Dumb as shit.
So he's a teammates and you can see him on the radars, but the radar shows you that they're his teammates.
This map is people just want to spaz out. They don't actually want to have intelligent gameplay or firefights. They just want to spaz out. Look at that. What? I had no chance. I had no chance to aim or fire. I'm already instantly killed. What? I shot on it. Dude, it's so bad. It's such a dumb map.
Beautiful.
That's actually impossible. It didn't flash until I was already dead. It didn't show the flash of his scope until I was dead. He walked across the whole map. I turn around, there's a guy there, he murders me. So he spawned behind me. Because I cleared the whole map. So he spawned directly behind me. This is fucking impossibly stupid. This was the worst fucking map, man. And they put this into the beta as a way to showcase the good content. They're idiotic. Oh, I can't find anyone. But I'll get murdered to a wall. Watch. See, look at this bullshit. What killed me? What the fuck? This is a terrible map.
Wasn't there a guy right in front of you in the ground?
But I'll get murdered to
Oh,
a
that's your teammates. That's your teammates. No, there's a guy there. The guy's camping the fucking wall. That's what killed you, Phil. That guy right there in your sights. You got to see right before you fucking put a bullet in your fucking tiny brain. That's what killed you.
wall. Watch. See, look at this bullshit. What killed me? What the fuck? This is a terrible map. Oh my god, man.
What killed me skips replays to not fucking evaluate how he died.
I played it on the worst day. They have the worst map selection right now. I can't kill him. Look, I filled him with bullets. No death. Dude, this is nonsense. They're out of their fucking minds. I filled him with bullets. He doesn't go down. Then he can insta-kill me. Fuck this. I'm not wasting time. I'm really not. I have limited time to play today. I'm not going to sit here and waste time on this shit. I want to fucking play a good match. This is just trash. I can't kill anyone. Like, fuck this, dude. Wasting my time. What the hell? Landor, go. Oh, you can't play the game. You just suck at
Hold on. I want to see those stats. Oh, pistols. He got 50 eliminations, but he had 1 headshot so far with pistols. You know, killed 10 enemies, stunned by a concussion tactical equipment, 1 out of 10. So yeah, Phil, maybe you should fucking, you know, try and utilize your gear more. Use a pistol sometimes, whatever, as well. Try and get a headshot. Maybe use your concussion tactical equipment.
It's trash. I can't kill anyone. Like, fuck this, dude. Wasting my time. What the hell? Landor, go. Oh, you can't play the game. You just suck at shooting the gun. The gun was point blank in the guy's face, and I was pulling the trigger. He should have been full of bullets, stupid. The game sucks. It was point fucking blank. Are you dumb? I just do not like that map at all. Like I said, I like the idea, but when you have a map where there's 700 ways to enter any room, you're never going to be able to control a room or play it intelligently. It's just going to be a bunch of people spazzing out at each other. And you're going to have a few people who are going to fucking camp, and that's it. It's a stupid-ass map. Yeah, I definitely am dominating here, as you can see. And it's funny because people were like, oh, when Phil finally plays on PC, he won't do well. Dude, I'm at the top of the leaderboards every fucking game. Every game here I've been dominating, right? It's the same shit, the same Call of Duty, man. It ain't going to change. It doesn't matter if I'm PC, console, gamepad, keyboard, mouse. These people suck. And I kick their ass.
Boy, am I stupid.
Yeah, that's an interesting fucking retcon from Phil right there. But I'll say DSP Technology for compiling that together. 18,000 views in 18 hours. Phil Burnell wishes you can get such metrics, but they can't. Anyway, link to that video's in the chat if you guys want to see it. Anyway, let's just get on with the bingo, shall we? Let's just get on with the bingo. Oh yeah, people want a screenshot of us before we even begin, so no problem. Before we even resume the podcast, let me get a wee screenshot of us. Let's go to the member Discord once we're finished removing the background and all that jazz. And there you go. I must say the white background definitely helps Phil's hair. For getting good, getting a, yeah, that was a good shout for sure. We now have accurate hair essentially for Phil. There we go, that's the member Discord. Let's get on with the bingo, shall we? To play bingo, we need a number for bingo. So the first number in chat I saw would be, so hold on a second here. Okay, the first number in chat I saw was from XJS, who said 22. So we'll use XJS's number and hopefully that will provide us with the full house. There we go. The bingo card is ready. So here's today's bingo card as picked by XJS. We need Phil to say literally him smacking his lips, him saying example, oh, and him giving a thumbs up. The second row is Phil saying positive, that being said, shout to that being said. Him clearing his throat, him saying support, and him saying necessarily. The third row is Phil saying Twitter or X, him touching his face, him snorting, him saying okay and unique. The fourth row is Phil saying you guys, fuck. Million, that's an interesting number. In fact, and so anyway. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying interesting, engagement, detractor or trolls, his voice cracking, and finally, him saying on demand. That's the bingo card we have for today's show. Once again, thank you very much to XJS for helping us pick the bingo card. If it wins, it's all thanks to me. If it doesn't, we can blame XJS for that. And it's the start of a brand new month, remember guys, so this is the bingo card we have for us today. If we win, if we get a full house on the bingo card, we add $25 to the prize fund, which is currently at $0 because today's the first. So yeah, we have no bingo prize fund money because it's the very first day of the fucking month. Simple as that. We're going to try and get as many full houses as possible to try and build up that bingo prize fund throughout the month of September. At the end of September, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund because the other half will go to charity. So if you want to have in for a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you left a comment on the community post which is linked in the description of this live chat. It's still the same community post as it's been for the last few months. I decided just to keep it rolling over because I think the way I do it now can counteract people sometimes being away, if that makes sense. You know, like even if somebody, the way I do it now, if first place cannot claim it, second place can get it, and so in third place as well if the top two are not there. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, Steve, I said it. That being said earlier on, I remember actually my ears were burning. My hair just said that I've been keeping track of this stuff lately. And I shared the stats, and that being said earlier on, that the Felt streak's up to 27, and Phil's total tips from the streak so far is over $6,000, 6,049 buckaroos so far for Phil Burnell on this current streak of his. Of course, most of that money has gone already. A variety of different things. So there you are. I mean, to be fair, Steve, that being said, it's a very popular show with over 1,000 people watching at any one time, and it's usually like 1,500 at times. Crazy number, so it must be very hard to keep track of anything in that fucking chat. So don't worry, Steve, I'm not blaming you or anything. So yeah, that's the bingo card we have for today's show. Now, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to hovers on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil snorts, burps, or begs 10 times before we start recording, or before he starts recording for his shitey fucking react stuff later on, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will it give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct full control of other ways we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bloody functions, as well as him begging like the desperate little bitch that he is. Remember guys, in the chat right now, I've got a poll running to ask what we should do tomorrow. June the King's documentary on DSP releases at 9 AM Phil's time tomorrow, which is 5 PM UK time. I could start earlier and do a very special June the King DSP Bingo stream tomorrow to replace the DSP Bingo stream that would happen normally later on that day. If people would rather have that, then vote for the DSP documentary. If you'd rather have normal bingo, vote for that instead. I'm going to let the community decide, essentially, you know what I mean? I'm happy doing either or. I mean, my original plan, as I said, was waiting until Phil's next day off, but that's Friday, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, I don't know, personally, I'm definitely wanting to see his documentary and see what it's like. So, and do we really miss anything? I mean, the normal bingo rules still apply as well, but anyway, it's a special unique bingo card we have for the documentary. And I already had I had the list of things compiled for it already before June revealed the fucking video in the premiere and the chat or whatever. My members can testify to that because I had a list shared on the members Discord, you know. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it'll still be same bingo rules though. I mean, obviously we can't have like fucking burps or snorts or whatever, but we can have, you know. Well, I guess we'll count now. If June shows him, we'll count now.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Twat Media Corporate for a super chat who says, has everyone got their DSP spoons set for tomorrow?
Spoons, eh? I'm sorry?
Bloody hell. It's funny you mention that because King B. So there's a chance King B. Crow might be name dropped tomorrow in this June the King documentary. It might not be, but it might be, because he did talk to June the King at one point in time, but June didn't get back to him after they talked initially, so he might or might not come up in the bloody thing, who knows. But yeah, who knows, but anyway, that's what I'm saying, it's going to be a fascinating documentary to say the least. And yeah, personally I don't mind missing a normal Phil podcast to make up for. I think we don't even need to miss it essentially. If Phil loses his damn mind tomorrow at some point because of the June the King documentary, we can just fucking pause the premiere, you know, briefly, go over to live DSP and watch him lose his damn fucking mind, and then we can fucking go back to the premiere and enjoy the rest of it. Anyway, but by all means, okay, you guys decide what you want to have happen tomorrow, and I'll see you marking the day about it. So that's tomorrow. That's a whole day away. Today is Sunday. Today is React Day for Phil Burnell, and today Phil is hoping just to fucking be nice and chill and just, you know, have a normal, calm, relaxing, normal day and all that crap. We'll see how fucking long that lasts. I think the only thing left me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button once more to send us off into battle once more.
Hello there.
No, I can do better than that.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Fuck off, Derek. One more.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
I'll do it.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the show.
Why is it so slow? Did I have to go 1.5 speed? I did. Oh, bastard. I missed that. Did a screenshot already? It's in the member Discord. I got the screenshot. I did a screenshot. Crazy bastard. Anyway, 1.5 speed. Here we go.
What a show we've got for you today. Because, I'm going to be honest, I was going to be like, oh, today's a slower day. It's Sunday. It's React Day for me. Calm around here. Not a lot to talk about. Then all of a sudden, right before the show goes live today, June the King releases the page, the placeholder page for my documentary, which releases tomorrow at 9 AM Pacific time. Thumbnail, the description and timestamps. Yes, everyone is talking about it, of course, and boom. Well, guess what? We've got something to analyze today, and I am going to be fully analyzing it. Plus,
oh god, it is as well. So much for a chill podcast.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kill Denson for the super chat. It says, who's a brave soldier who'd get their spoons ready for Jenna's diaper? What are you making me read? What's the amount required to do such a vile thing? No. Kyle, you made me read that and I can't forgive that. That's fucking vile, you dirty bastard. Fucking hell. Oh, some people are eating fucking dinner, for Christ's sake, Kyle. You got to bear in mind, I know you're in America where the time zones are different. I mean, you're behind like 5 hours. People in the UK are like getting the dinner. Like Steve Dead, for example, just finished that being said. He'll probably getting some dinner time now, enjoying some fucking dinner with some bingo. And even me, they just had some people have lost their dinners now because of Kyle and his vile fucking imagination. Ah, buddy. Christ, oh, bloody hell. Oh, God help me. So the original. So in case people are curious, okay, in case people are curious, Phil titled this podcast, the stream, "Chill Podcast Before a Full Day of Reacting." That was the original title of Phil's stream, and it got changed to Big Doc Update and Channel Growth Analysis, then Day of Reacting. So much for fucking chill.
We're going to be taking a look at my channel's performance over the month of August, because as a result of this...
Phil, that's not our business though. That is entirely not our fucking concern or business. You've had a very successful month, naturally. We've seen the fucking metrics. In fact, we're tracking the fucking streak, the current failed streak, but that is not our business to know. If you're making it our business to know, then be prepared for more questions about it.
This newfound attention, popularity, whatever you want to call it, that I've gotten. My channel has gotten quite the ginormous boost of attention and support, and I want to look at that with all of you and basically be very grateful, because again, with the trajectory that we're on and this crazy fall gaming season that is coming up, potential is huge for a lot of great positive stuff. So we went from having pretty much nothing to an absolutely jam-packed show on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
And let's just fast forward past this shitey intro.
Alrighty, everyone. So today is Sunday, the 1st of September, 2024. We begin a brand new month. And I'm excited for this month, because this month we've got a ton of new games coming out, and as you know, that's my forte, to cover all the hot new game releases. But also, we've immediately got a whole bunch of other crazy stuff going on in the realm of me. Not to say that it's stuff that I particularly set up, or, you know, listen, I want people talking about me because they want to come out and check my content, but what can you do? It's like I've said previously. When you are a public person, when you stream or make content for the internet, and you put yourself in front of a camera every day, you are a public persona. And as a public persona, you're putting yourself essentially in front of the firing line, because eventually, every once in a while, the public eye is going to turn towards you, and most of the time, it's not going to be for positive reasons. In my case, I've been in front of the firing line probably 20 times, right? Every time another one of these documentaries comes out, again, the internet is abuzz with making fun of Phil and the memes about Phil and the bad things about Phil. So I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not my first rodeo. This is about my second dozen rodeo. However, the fact that this is a June the King documentary that will be 3 hours and 45 minutes long, it is the most comprehensive documentary ever made on me. And I had some involvement.
I would disagree with that a little bit, because Ex Mortis, I think, had one of the most comprehensive ever deep dives on your content, although that was a multi-part thing. But Ex Mortis like broke down so much of your history in painstaking detail. I don't understand how many times how many videos were made about that, you know, but Ex Mortis, I think, was very comprehensive in that regard.
With it. With some questions that were thrown my way over the course of him researching it, where he couldn't find any answers or couldn't get the data right away, so I led him to finding answers, or, you know, he documented my answer, but he's going to compare that with what he found through research, etc. It's very unique, okay? And it's a very unique situation. And so, that's why this week, I'm going to be reacting to this documentary every single night over on my DSP Reacts channel until it's done. Now, normally I wouldn't do that, right? A million of these documentaries have come out, and I just don't really give...
How many? A million of these documentaries have come out? Isn't that an interesting fucking number?
Jesus! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever, because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
Oh, it's still good to me, damn it. I'll never get old. I'll never get fucking old. Never, ever, ever. Also, what's up with the fucking demonic looking number of likes, Steve? You want to explain that shit, pal? 666 fucking likes. There's something quite satanic about that particular short. You know, there we go. Maybe we need one of you guys to fucking give it a quick fucking like so we're off that fucking demonic number. I'll just share a link in the fucking chat. Yeah, so someone quickly visit the short and give it a like so we're no longer in 666. Or keep it there if you fucking want. It's up to you guys. Fuck it. But oh yeah, we have otters by the way. We have otters in standby as well. They're so cute. And we have baby otter. Baby puppy otter. Sound a bit having a grand time as well. Otters galore. But let's get back to the bingo.
Them any heat. There's been some exceptions. The Frederick Knudsen documentary, which I did react to a couple years ago, but it was already like 5-6 years outdated by the time I did that. Or even me reacting to the video from my former friends, John Rambo and Howard, who kind of made this like an
former friends. They're your former friends.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
My former friends.
Expose video on me, slamming me after years of us kind of hanging out and doing content together. And then all of a sudden they came out and said, oh, you know, we don't like Phil for this reason, and this reason, right? So, yeah, it's not like I haven't done this kind of thing before. It's just that, especially now during this busy gaming season, this month of September, we're going to have a lot of game releases coming out at a rapid pace so quickly that it's actually going to be hard for me to keep up. You know, like, for example, I played Star Wars Outlaws one day. And people are like, forget it, just drop it, play other stuff. I'm like, wow, really? And people are like, yeah, it's just not that good of a game. We don't want you wasting time on this game when there's other things we want to see you play. And I'm like, if that's really how you feel, like, normally that wouldn't even be the feedback that I would get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be completely different. But if that's how people feel and they just want me to focus on other better things, I'm down for that. So I guess we'll see, you know, how that goes in that regard. But yeah, it's going to be a tough month already, juggling all these big new releases coming out. And then on top of that, I got to react to this documentary all week long. And of course, as you guys know, I've got Stuttering Craig coming on this show this coming Thursday to basically clear the air about what happened a year ago with the Side-Scrollers interview, but then more so than the interview,
not really a clearing the fucking air thing though, because you fucking told him he wasn't allowed to ask you questions either. Basically, you invited Stuttering Craig on in a very fucking rude and aggressive manner, might I add, so you can fucking yell at him and fucking interrogate him about why he felt he was allowed to fucking talk about how the interview went the following day. But you have essentially forbidden Craig to ask you fucking questions in return, which is a very fucking childish mentality in my opinion. Also, I think we got a good little eye bulge there, hold on.
To basically clear the air about what happened a year ago with the Side-Scrollers interview.
Hold on, give me a second here. I have a feeling there's potential. Look at those eyes, look at those eyes. Jesus. Those eyes, man. The corner demons are out in force again. Give me a second here. I cannot ignore such a promising looking thumbnail candidate. Right, go here, and then we upload it to here. Get the background removed, bish bash bosh, and it went a bit weird, hold on. Remove that part of the chair. There you go, that'll fucking do. Done. Hold on, I'm not done.
Denson Kyle 95 tipped £1. I thought I'd offer a palate cleanser imagination. Imagine Phil getting multiple blunt strikes with baseball bats by really adorable otters in Minecraft, Mr. YouTube people.
Jesus. It's funny you mention that because one of the backgrounds I've got for the bingo is like a bunch of otters chasing after DSP. So yeah, I should try and find that. Thank you very much for the tip, Denson Kyle. Let me just quickly share this to the... Oh, for fuck's sake. I was going to say I'll just share that to the member Discord, but Viga has gotten up to his usual antics in the member Discord and created this abomination. I don't know. It's horrifying. Horrifying. And yet, why does he look more normal? You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this is meant to be Phil Burnell, but we know it's not Phil Burnell. But that's what I'm saying. Everything looks better because it's symmetrical, I guess. Because Phil is such an oddly shaped human being. So, go to close up. It's a really bizarre thing. The hairline's too perfect, says Major India. Stevie Day says legit looks healthier. His hair looks better. Oh god, if Vega has improved DSP, you know, all I have to do is just split them in half and, you know, copy and paste mirror. Bloody hell. Anyway, that tip makes me want to try and find that particular background image for a bingo. Give me a second here. I cannot. I need to randomize. I can't just fucking pick the one I want. I need to hit randomize until I get the one I want. It's just, and it's random, so it could be anything. It could be next. It could be fucking millions of it. That's not it. Where are you, otters? No, that's not it. That's not either. Where are you? That's not otter, but it's not the otter I want. Where's the otter I want? No, there's Freck. Damn, this might take a while. No, that's not it either. No. Of course, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to fucking like, double click and I'll fucking go buy it and it will miss it. Where are you fucking? I know it's on here somewhere. It's on here somewhere. So many backgrounds. This is so unlucky. Come on, we're going through them all, surely. Apart from the one I want. Let's keep seeing the same ones over and over again. Ah, I found it and I clicked off it. Damn it, as soon as I found it, I clicked off it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself. As soon as I found it, I couldn't stop myself clicking. Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself. Re and fucking re again. I had it for a second, and then my dumb ass just fucking couldn't help but click again. I'm gonna get it. I've committed this time, all this time to it now. I'm not. Damn it. Fuck me, man. You know, the next otter I see, I'm just gonna fucking. I got a couple of otter ones. You know, that's the ants again. Fuck me. Damn it. This is robust content right here. Me just fucking trying to randomize a picture so I can get the fucking right one. Where are you, damn it? Ah, otters, there you go. We got some otters. It's not the otters I wanted, but it's the otters I have, you know, so fuck it, you know. We got otters in general. At least we have some, you know, otters, you know. Here's an otter fucking doing content better than Phil Burnell can. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I just drove myself fucking mental just pressing one button over and over again. Fucking hell. Back to the bingo. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, bingo time.
Then more so than the interview, the follow-up of how they kind of behaved after that interview ended, that led to a lot of negativity for me. Okay? So I got all this stuff already going. And just so you guys know, I am working on a lot of other stuff. Like, for example, I would love to do some more interviews and things over the course of this month on the show. But that very highly depends on a lot of factors. And some of those factors are, you know, are people going to want to be on the show to interview with me after a negative documentary about me?
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, he was fucking tweeting out people. He was crying about fucking tweeting LTG yesterday. LTG has blocked Phil Burnell. But Phil Burnell really wants to fucking talk to LTG on his Level 1 podcast. And fucking Phil's crying on fucking Twitter. Is there any way to make LTG see reason and all that crap? It's just it fucking woes me fucking pity segment. Who would have a tweet? Maybe Dashfire may have a I don't know. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. This is a different thing. Phil tweeted this as well, by the way. But we didn't actually cover this yet. Phil kept saying Andy Warhol instead of on Andy Kaufman. And then he tried to claim he was wrong or right or whatever, or chat was wrong. It's not something to get a big fucking... to get worked up over. And yet Phil got worked up over it and made a big massive tweet about it. This is a dangerous tweet. Here we go. I thought I'll just check out this Twitter handle said by Grexit, but yeah, there we go. This is what Phil tweeted out last night at like fucking 1 AM in the morning or 2 AM. If low tier god would climb out of his castle, be on the Level 1 podcast and have a respectful and normal conversation with me, it would break the internet. No, it fucking wouldn't, Phil. Nobody fucking cares about you two idiots being all calm and respectful and normal. What makes you fucking morons entertaining is when you're fucking not being normal and respectful. Dumb bastard. Just like if he'd played me in SF6 last year during Evo weekend as I'd proposed, but he declined, called me a clout chaser and blocked me. Is there any way to make this man see reason? I just want to make the match of the millennium happen. What's wrong with that? He would make 5k easy from his viewers, and that's what he asked me to pay for his time. Yes, for real. Cry, baby little fucking bitch. Keep crying more and more. LTG. I'm not a big fan of LTG, as you guys know, but I fucking respect the fact that he got in Phil's head so fucking much and so easily. Oh, for God's sake. A visionary future. We're already debunking a video and it's not even out yet. What are we really fucking surprised? Let's get on with the fucking bingo and let's see how fucking bad this gets.
Jobs on the internet? Or is it going to be the opposite, where once again, people aren't going to want to touch me with a 10-foot pole because they're afraid of negativity associated with Dark Side Phil? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it's going to go. We have to see. I told you guys in August, I feel that success is fleeting. I really do. And I've seen my popularity go like this over the years. And it seems like every time that I get to a high, something comes and kicks me in the ass and knocks me down the hill, and I end up down in a freaking low in the down of a valley, you know? Will this documentary be that? You guys have tried to convince me no. You guys have been saying that basically the stuff in this documentary you don't really care about, that all my past history has already been fleshed out, that you're not really too worried about it, and that as long as I basically do this long-form react and we get it done with, that it won't be a big deal.
Your long-term loyal fans definitely won't care. Your Jades and your Derek's, yes, Derek's still your fucking fan, whether you fucking ban him or not. Derek's still a fan, but your long-term fans will not care because they've already fucking been through all this fucking rigmarole. They've been through all this already, multiple times with you. The Kino Casino guys, though, they might be interested. Their audience as well might be interested to learn more about their the Kino Casino's newest little pet and his fucking history.
To me, like, I believe that would probably be the case. Because, like you said, there's nothing really new that can be unveiled in this documentary that already hasn't been put out there in another documentary or by my detractors or anything like that. It's already been done. The horse has already been ridden, shot in the head, put out of its misery, and then beaten to a bloody pulp. You know what I'm saying? But here we go again. And, June the King has done documentaries on everyone. He's done them on pretty much every big person who's had drama on the internet. It was only a matter of time before this was going to happen. I knew it was going to eventually happen, and I'm okay with it. He has the right to do it. I'm not upset that he did this documentary. The fact that he selected me as the subject of the longest documentary ever is going to be pretty interesting. I mean, especially because I think as we go through this thing, you're going to see a lot of situations where I either lied or I behaved badly, stuff like that. It's not going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that Phil was involved in this horrendous, horrible, over-the-top crime. Oh my God, Phil faked this or did this. Like, none of that is going to be in there. So, I honestly, you want to know the truth, and this is me saying it, so maybe for me, this is because the subject matter is me, I don't get it. I don't actually think that I'm that interesting.
This is a very strange one to explain, to be fair. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where it's like, the thing is, Phil's not wrong when he says that. Phil is a very boring human being when you fucking look at his life and how fucking mundane it is and how empty it fucking is. But it's just a strange... He's still a fascinating fucking subject matter to analyse, He's still a bizarre creature. You can't take your eyes off with his bizarre fucking antics and the amount of fucking lying and hypocrisy that goes on, this strange fucking victim narrative he's fucking got. So this person has lucked out in life essentially for the last 2 decades. When you break it all down, hasn't had to fucking worry about getting a real damn job in like 15 years because he's got a bunch of fucking dumbass dentheads on the internet willing to fucking pay his every fucking bill, whether an actual legitimate bill or a fucking skull play bill for gacha gaming. And yet he still maintains a fucking perpetual victim narrative for the longest goddamn fucking time. Like, woe is me, I'm so unlucky, I'm such a small guy on the internet, why is this all happening to me, why does everyone hate me, and all that crap, all this fucking bullshit. But it's a strange one, because you can never, for all the eyes that are on DSP, there's definitely worse people out there, But none of us are fucking saying that Phil Burnell is the worst person out there. But he is a serial liar. He is somebody who guilt trips and manipulates his audience on a daily basis, and because he puts himself out there every single fucking day, repeating the same grift over and over and over again, it's easier to pick apart his constant fucking lies and his constant fucking bullshit and pick apart the fucking stories he spins to his audience and say, wait a second, that doesn't correlate or add up with this thing and that thing. So, yeah, maybe it's because Phil is so prominent that it actually fucking hurts him more than anything else to get all the eyes on him.
Okay, I don't. But a lot of people do. if you said to me, "I was a 3-hour, 45-minute documentary on Dark Side Phil," I'd be like, "That's gonna be the most boring fucking documentary ever." Like, what are we gonna talk about for 3 hours and 45 minutes? But as you're about to see, because we're gonna look at this in a second, we're basically gonna he goes into such detail, like crazy, serious detail, right? Which will be interesting. It will be very, very interesting to dive into. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
So, I guess we're going to see what happens. All right, in this documentary. But before we get to that, because we're going to dive into this right now, we're going to analyze all the timestamps. I'm curious what I'm going to recognize, what I won't even recognize, stuff like that. Real quick, I want to recap yesterday's content. Yesterday, we played the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta here on DSP Gaming, and there was a lot of things that we were testing. Like, number one, how would it run on my gaming PC? Number two, how would I do playing on a gamepad against people who likely on PC are using mouse and keyboard, right? So there's a lot of, like, factors. Number three, is the game any different from previous Call of Duties? Well, after having done this, about 3-hour segment yesterday, first of all, I had fun. It was a little bit rough going in the beginning because playing this game at 120 hertz, 120 frames per second, you have to get used to it. You have to adapt because it looks so different. But once I kind of started adapting, here's what I realized. All those things that were really hard to do on console, like, for example, let's say someone's running in a room and they decide to start sliding, right? And you're like, oh, you want to shoot them. But on console, it's like impossible. You're trying to aim. You're like, oh, you can't do it. And they just murder you. I was actually taking care of that on PC. Like, if they're sliding, fuck that. Boom, kill them. I'm tracking them and I'm just shooting them as they slide across the room and they die. Wow. And jumping too, like jumping usually would piss me off. People were jumping like crazy, like kangaroos again, and I was actually, for the most part, shooting them right out of the air, not having...
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't these games, like, in the last couple of years, don't they have some sort of aim assist enabled? Or is that for a different sort of game? I thought these last few games that Phil's been playing in the series had some sort of aim assist built in to kind of help, players aim inside the target.
No problem. I actually think this 100% is an improvement of me playing this on the gaming PC at this higher frame rate.
Oh, hold on. So apparently it's only console has aim assist. Oh, no, hold on. Now people are saying that if he's playing with a controller, it's got aim assist. They have aim assist when using the controller, apparently. When using... Okay, that's what it is. So it's a controller then. No worries. So yeah, so Phil had some aim... I'm not trying to fucking say, oh, it's all, Phil can't fucking do it by himself. Phil is... I mean, from what I've seen over the years of Phil playing these fucking games, he's an average fucking player in these games. He's not bad, but he's not good either. But he wants to fucking try and portray himself as some sort of fucking experienced veteran of, like, fucking Call of Duty or first-person shooters. He's fucking average.
Now I've got better response time, I've got better reactions, and as I play this game more, it's going to allow me to not get cheaped out by those kinds of tactics. Overall, I think it ran beautifully on my PC. People on the stream seem to be of that impression. I tried to read some comments on the videos, but there aren't that many. For whatever reason, the videos didn't get that many comments, so I can't really tell if people watching on demand liked how it looked. But every time I basically paused a video, it was crisp. So compared to my previous FPS coverage, where I would pause the video and it would be like Pixel City all blurred up. Now, when I'm pausing, right? It's nice and crisp. And I'm like, oh, so this looks really good. So I hope, my coverage continues to look that good and you guys continue to like that coverage for what it is. I had a great time. Now, I actually found out, I thought that this beta was only for the weekend, but someone clarified it's not. They said it actually continues till September 4th. I was like, oh, really? Because I want to play it more. I only got to play 3 hours, so I'm going to do it again on Tuesday as the daytime stream. So we're going to have a second dose of the Black Ops 6 beta this coming Tuesday with the potential that I may even do it a third time this weekend because the open beta is next weekend. And every time that they usually do this, okay, they will put up new maps, new modes and things, so it won't be the same thing I just did yesterday. It'll be new stuff. So I hope that's the case. I hope that they're rotating it around, and if I play it on Tuesday, it's going to be different content, okay? So that's where we are with Black Ops 6. Good start, I would say, I would argue. And then with WWE Champions last night, at this point, we're going to give it a rest, because number one, I've done 3 streams of this game in a week, and we still haven't been able to do what we wanted to do, if you can believe.
Okay, and by the way, guys, you want to see why I might be giving that a fucking rest? Here's fucking why he might be giving that a fucking rest. The tips tracker. The first time Phil done WWE Champions on a stream, $753 from his deadheads. But you might be wondering to yourself, what happened the other times you played WWE Champions? Well, let's go to Gamer Faces Gaming's fucking page, okay? And we'll see. Which one was this? This is it here. The second time he done it, $228. This is the same stream that Phil offered his fans. If they gave him $1,000, he would rip this shirt on camera. $228 in tips, $208 in super chats, and all those $228 in tips, 150 was from one person. That was the second stream, and the third stream Phil had most recently last night, WWE Champions, $157, barely made the fucking goal. The streak barely continued, and Phil's probably thinking to himself, maybe I'm fucking doing this too much too soon. Who knows? But there you go. Phil is going to fucking be calming it down now in the WWE Champion stuff, at least on public streams. But, yeah, make of that what you will. At least Phil, what the fuck? the random fucking videos that fucking pop up in this fucking Twitter these days. Who fucking knows? But anyway, but yeah, Phil will not be publicly playing the Raid Champions anymore for the foreseeable. Well, he'll probably bring it back next week at some point, but he's going to calm it down.
So this game is so stupidly designed, and I know people are really like, well, if you want a sponsorship from this game, should you criticize it? Yes, because I always am honest and criticize things. I'm not going to sugarcoat my opinion on something because I think that maybe they'll sponsor me. That's ridiculous. I've told you that's philosophically opposed to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the guy who grabs the bag and runs with it at all. I want to be honest with my audience. WWE Champions is poorly designed in the early game because it locks content behind what they call leagues, and the leagues are simply playing through certain game modes, but it's time consuming to do it, and it's very frustrating because one of the modes, Showdown, they screwed up. Showdown is a mode where you fight other people's teams, but most people who play the game have been playing it a long time and have really good teams. There's no low-level teams in Showdown, but if you're just starting the game out, how do you win a Showdown match? You can't. You have to sit there and basically level up characters really high to win, so they basically almost put a paywall into leveling the early stages of the game, all right? After 3 days of doing this game, we got to League 7, which is supposed to be the league where all the events open up, the good loot opens up with all the good characters, and it didn't. It opened up some events, like you do certain tours, and you could do your faction, which we actually did. We set up a faction. Some people joined the faction. I'm sure more people will join over the week as they watch the videos, but basically we couldn't do the any pulling for the good characters at all. The loot never appeared. And so some people did some research online and said, yeah, the way they made the game, if you basically level up during the course of an event, you can't access that content of the event. You're just asked out. You have to wait until the next event. And so the next event, you'll actually get that content, you know, but you can't now. So let me get this straight. We played this game 4 times, right? During the week, or 3 times, excuse me, during the week. That's 6 hours. We invested money into it, right? We did all this, and I just can't do the loot. They're not going to let me get good characters. No. Who the hell in their right mind would design the game like that, and who would want to play it again? Like, let's be honest, you're a newcomer, you're excited, you watched me play it this week, you're like, oh man, I want to play this game. And you watch me play, like, well, now we can't get the good stuff? No, you're locked out. Gee, thanks. I mean, that was real good thinking, wasn't it? I mean, they weren't thinking when they made the game like this. So apparently now, from what I'm to understand, the next event, which starts, I think, this Tuesday, is the next month-long event in the game.
Thanks. He thinks it starts this Tuesday. He might not be too sure because he's not very familiar with this game, apparently, but he thinks it might be starting this fucking Tuesday.
That I can fully participate in because now I'm level 7, and that means that I can get the freebie character. That's the character you use all month for tours and special events. I can get access to the loots and everything, but that's next week, so we're not going to do it for a whole week. I'm already busy with other stuff. I'm just going to give it a break. We'll go back to it next week, probably like Saturday night of next weekend, and then we'll
basically, because he's fucking doing his React stuff on a night stream for the foreseeable future, is fucking taking a back seat until he's done with the React stuff for the Junior King documentary.
Jump back into it and see what it's all about and see if, you know, it's interesting or not. To me, like the way I see it, I'll be honest, I'm pretty upset that I spent 3 streams on this dang thing and got nowhere, and it didn't give us what basically we thought we were going to get. I don't know why they would block it like that. It's like, I want to spend money on your product, and you're actually blocking me from spending money on your product. How does that make sense? To make it even worse, you can buy the loot coins for this weekend's event, but you can't ever spend them. So they opened a store, you could buy the content, and then you can't use it. It's a complete ripoff. People have a legal case against them if they spent a lot of money. Like, let's say you hit League 7, you're like, oh, I'm excited, let me buy a giant loot pack for like $100. Then you go and the loot's not there, you can't use it ever. You just wasted $100 of your money. They're screwed there. They don't have a leg to stand on. They would either have to refund it or they're really in trouble. They can't do that legally. So it's kind of messed up that they built the game like that. Okay.
I'm sure that Skullplay would fucking love to see that Phil Burnell, someone who they fucking taken good care of over the years, is encouraging other people to fucking sue them for potentially getting defrauded out of fucking money. I'm sure they'll fucking love that.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning. So all that being said.
Hey, that being said, shout out to that being said.
Burger. We'll do it again next weekend and we'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. I'm going from there. We'll decide if we're going to continue to keep going or not. Fair enough? Okay. All right. So that's what we did yesterday. On to today. Today's React Day. So we're going to have a fun podcast outlining, we'll take a look at this Junior King documentary, and then we're going to go through my channel analytics for the month of August to show you some of the growth that I've seen and to thank you for the trajectory that I'm currently on thanks to all of your help over August to show you how just simple your impact.
That's a thumbs up for that, I'm sure.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
By the way, extremely strong bingo card. XJS, Mina has picked a really good bingo card, it seems.
I've seen, and to thank you for the trajectory that I'm currently on thanks to all of your help over August to show you how just simple your impact being here and engaging with the content has helped this channel tremendously. I want you to understand how important.
So Phil's saying engaging. Does that count for engagement or is that a bit of a reach? I'm just saying, I feel like, I mean, I feel like I need to wait for him to say engagement.
That is to me, okay? So, so I'm excited for today. After today's podcast, we're going to head over to my DSP React channel for my DSP versus the Internet Clips React show. It should be really fun. It's a variety of clips from all over the internet. It's the channel members who nominate them, so you never know what to expect. You never know what you're going to see on that show. It should be a great relaxing time this afternoon. And then over on the late stream tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time on my DSP Throwback channel, it's my final Retro React stream to PS Home. We've now done it 4 weeks in a row. This will be the end of this, but we've basically explored PS Home content for the last month. It's been very fun. We're going to do another session of the 2012 PS Home exploration that I did. Dive deeper into it because there's a ton of content in 2012 that we can explore that was in this at this point. And it's more of a chill session. We just hang out, we talk, we have fun, we have a good time together while we're doing this. It's not like, oh, it's hyper focused on reacting to this PS Home. It's more of a like, let's hang out together session. So I hope you'll join me for that tonight. Now, as you can see, the King streak continues. 27 straight streams that we have smashed the tip goal. I'm very appreciative of that. In fact, I have a couple tips I'm about to shout out in a moment here before we progress with
Phil just said, in fact,
burger. The show. If we can keep that going today, that'd be amazing. Because I'll be honest, I've been telling you guys, if we are going to lose the momentum of the King streak, it's probably gonna be on a Sunday because this is my React day, and I don't get as many views and as much engagement on my React day as I do on normal days.
Engagement. This is flying.
Burger. This is 5 in a row. That's concerning.
This card is just fucking doing numbers, man. This is unreal.
I'm doing gameplay, which is my bread and butter content. This is like my stretching out kind of content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I am thinking, you know, today could possibly be the day that the King streak ends. I hope not. I hope that it continues. It did continue the last 2 weeks, which is great. But there's no guarantees in life, right? So we'll see what happens. Please support this channel today. If you like the content, if you support this stream now, this actually carries over to the React show, meaning any contributions I get right now, I consider still part of like one big broadcast that I'm doing between this and the DSP React show. So it's not like, oh, I have to raise $150 now, then $150 on the React stream after. No, I'm considering it one big deal. All right. So I thank you very much for that. Please like the stream if you're enjoying the content. Please consider super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. And let's see if we can hit this goal before the podcast ends. That would be ideal because then we don't have to worry about it over on the DSP React channel. So please support the stream and thank you so much. Now let's do shout outs and then we're going to get to our segment here where we're going to be investigating this documentary tomorrow. Oh, one quick thing. So tomorrow is Black Myth Wukong, and then Tuesday is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and then Wednesday likely is more Black Myth Wukong, and then Thursday I'm not sure because it depends on how long the guest appearance by Craig will take on this show. We may do a decompression like we did last week with the team appearance, or we might do gameplay. I'm not sure what we're doing on Thursday, but those are the day streams this week. The night streams this week are all me reacting to the Junior King documentary over on my DSP Reacts channel every night, 2 hours of reacting till we're done with it. Okay? Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Shout outs. We start today. Oh, I have one other update before we get to this. Someone designed me a Philomania logo, and I went ahead and I was able to make a t-shirt with the Philomania logo on it.
Cringe.
And I ordered it. So it should be coming sometime this within the next 1 to 2 weeks. I think they said like 5 to 8 business days. But I have to wait for them to make it. It's basically this logo, Philomania, but it's actually nice big bright text on a t-shirt. So I have the shirt ordered and it's supposed to come, but these things take a while. They don't just like instantly print and mail it to you and you have it within a day.
Hold on. Give me a second here. Did he just point? So he's saying it's this logo behind him, right? That logo behind him, he's saying it's that. Which is Hulk Hogan's likeness, except for the face, which has been swapped. But wouldn't Hulk Hogan still own the rights to people using his body on merchandise? I don't know. I don't. It feels kind of strange, the legal implications. Yeah, I got no idea. Like, and Phil's not trying to sell or whatever, he's fucking just buying a goddamn thing, but I don't know. I guess we'll need to have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see for ourselves what the fucking thing is. It might just be a fucking text, all we fucking know. That's on the fucking thing. You know? I don't know.
But I have to wait for them to make it. It's basically this logo, Philomania, but it's actually nice big bright text on a t-shirt. So I have the shirt ordered and it's supposed to come, but these things take a while. They don't just like instantly print and mail it to you and you have it within a day. It might take a couple of weeks to get one. So I ordered it and we're going to see how long it takes. When I have more information on when it's, you know, en route or whatever, I'll let you know. As of now, though, it is on order and we'll see how long it takes. Okay. Okay. Now let's get to shout outs. So we start off today with a $1 tip from Slayer.
$1? Oh, let me add that to the fucking total, I guess.
He says, I hope you'll enjoy today's React show. I submitted a Guga video. I think Guga is one of those cooking channels. Firstly, I hope you'll give the video a chance and not have a biased judgment on how a burger should be made. No, the Guga guys made this video about how burgers should be made. He said it was like the best burger ever, and I guess it was one of those smash burgers. Personally, I don't think smash burgers are very good. You're basically squeezing all the juice out of the burger. There's way too much cheese. It just doesn't look appetizing to me. That doesn't mean you don't have to like it. It's just my opinion. All right?
I would rather have a huge amount of meat in his fucking mouth.
But I guess I criticized the Smash Burger video of the Guga guys, and then Slayer was like, oh man, now he doesn't like the Guga guys. That's not true at all. We actually watched another one on steaks, and I really like that video. Okay, so he says, please try to give the full video a chance. Yeah, I looked at it. It's only the video is 8 minutes long, and this is the ultra member submission, meaning we're guaranteed to watch it. We could definitely give the video a chance. It's actually fascinating. They tried 3 kinds of burgers that are rare game. It's like ostrich meat, and it's like 3 rare meats that you would never think to eat. And they're basically taste testing them to see how they taste and how different they are from like a regular burger. Okay, so don't worry, we'll give it a shot this week for sure. Okay, thank you, Slayer, for the first tip of the day. Then I received a $10 tip. Let's see here. Is there a name on this? It's I'm Troublesome. Okay. Hold on. What is going on? My email's all laggy. I don't know what's going on. Let me play an animation. Let me get him on the leaderboard. Then we'll read a giant message. This guy put in a $10 tip. So thank you for the $10 tip. I'm troublesome. Now my animation isn't playing. Maybe I need to refresh the page. Reload the page.
Burger.
Reload the page. Reload the page. Okay, reloaded. Click. Now it's working. Jeez, that was laggy as heck. Okay, so I'm troublesome with a $10 tip. And by the way, if you ever wonder why I do things lowercase or uppercase, it's because that's how they do it in their tips. Like, I'm just copy pasting how their name is spelled, even, you know, case-wise in the message. So that's why it's all lowercase here. All right, so I'm troublesome says, Your Majesty, I admire your bravery in confronting those that oppose you. In the same breath, I issue this word of caution to your honored guest, Squire Craig, and to those that follow you alike. An ordinance with our king is an honor. The king does not deceive anyone in order to berate or humiliate them, in order to garner temporary wealth and recognition. You're expected to treat our king with reverence if you choose to do so. Otherwise, you do so at your own peril. Your Majesty, I am aware you wish us to respect your guest. This is not a threat, but a word of caution. As always, it is an honor. Yours respectfully, I'm troublesome. Just as we did previous, when I have guests on this show, there's two important things to remember. Number one, that person who's on this show is giving us their undivided time and attention to be on this show. That is an honor. You understand? That is something to be thankful and grateful for. Therefore, when someone appears on the show, they will be treated with respect. Okay? That means I'm not going to be having pop-up messages on the screen. I'm not going to be reading contribution things during the stream. Okay? That means we're not going to have a shooting gallery where people line up to hate on someone. Okay? I think that's completely unfair. And also, that means that after that guest leaves, we're not just going to have hours and hours of a hate session dumping on that person because they're not going to be there to defend themselves. You understand? That's the key way to actually do like a real interview that's meaningful is don't basically turn it into an attack session because there's no point. You're not going to get anything out of the person if all you're going to do is sit there and attack them and berate them or insult them or entertain their haters. Listen, Keemstar has a lot of haters. You understand? Like a lot of people don't like that man, right? Did you see any segment where it was an hour of us just sitting and crapping on the man? Did that happen?
It was a very boring, rehashed fucking interview because you fucking asked him the same questions you asked him when you was on side scrollers with you the last time. There was nothing new to be fucking gained from that. It was you asking the same old fucking boring questions essentially for the most part. And it's him basically just fucking nodding his head and agreeing with you because he's trying to fucking keep you sweet. Because he wants to fucking do business with you. Because he sees money in you. And because he fucking sees money in you, he's not going to try and fucking anger you again into fucking not doing fucking business with him in future potentially.
No, and I very well could have done that. I could have monetized the haters. And I could have sat here and brought in the big bucks as everyone just unloaded on the guy. But what did I say before? I said, we are not going to do that. That's not allowed. I have no interest in it. And what ended up happening was instead, we made it an awesome piece of content together that people are still...
Oh my god. You know what? I would love people to actually fucking like... People who are experts in fucking watching interviews or whatever, you know, people who are actually fucking qualified to analyse these interviews. I would love them to actually fucking give their own fucking interpretation of how that interview went, because to me it was a fucking boring dumpster fire. I'm not trying to fucking say, oh, it's fucking crap because, you know, oh, it was like, oh, they weren't yelling to each other, so no, nothing to do with that. It's just a fact, there's nothing was lost or gained from that interview. Apart from Keem potentially being on Phil's good side a bit more than usual.
Still talking about several days later, okay? So that's what it's all about. I have absolutely no intention when any guest ever comes on this show of being mean, of attacking, of having, again, a big bullying session after the fact. That's not the point. You know, like I said, I want to build bridges. I want to have good relationships with people on the internet. I was never able...
But not everyone on the internet, though, Phil. Phil has already fucking dismissed the idea of ever fucking having any detractors on the Level 1 podcast to talk to them. I still maintain that I believe the guys that being said would actually do quite well talking to Phil Burnell, you know, because they've talked to a whole bunch of people who've got a lot of experience talking to people. I think that would go down quite well for them. But, you know, if any detractors would ever go on Level 1 podcast, I feel that those detractors would need to be quite well versed in Phil, though. Which those guys are. They got quite a good bit of experience on their side now. They've done their lore, they've done their research, they know who Phil is. But Phil's not going to entertain that notion. The bridges do not exist for detractors.
To do that previously, because everyone hated me. Now, everyone doesn't hate me that much. You know, I say that much because there definitely are still people out there who hate me. You know who they are, my detractors. But in general, the public is...
Phil generally fucking believes the entire fucking internet loves him now, apart from us. He generally believes that the detractors are in the fucking minority instead of the fucking majority of the internet. It's such a bizarre fucking... I mean, let Phil have those delusions of grandeur, I guess.
I say that much because there definitely are still people out there who hate me. You know who they are, my detractors. But in general, the public is starting to get a different perception of me through different kinds of exposure, and that's a good thing. You understand these appearances that I'm having on other shows and now having people on my show, this is expanding people's understanding of who Darkside Phil is. You get to hear me talk about fun topics, you get to hear me have interesting conversations, and people like that far better than me standing here and attacking people on my show and them yelling at me from their shows. That doesn't get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my whole point here. If you think that later this week, when I have my next guest on this show, that you're going to come to the show and you're going to be nasty to him, you got another thing coming. It's not going to happen. I'm not allowing it. That's not the point. This has to be a civil man-to-man conversation. We have to talk about what happened last year, how it went about. What I'm really interested in is understanding from Craig's perspective what really happened. I want to hear exactly, step by step, his thought process as things were unfolding, as to how he went about doing things the way he did them. All right? That's what I want to get to the bottom of. Because
the bizarre thing is as well, I think the film, to a certain degree, Phil has a perfectly legitimate fucking reason to be upset with Craig, right? Not for the interview and not for what happened afterwards, but fucking Craig, he essentially kind of ruined things afterwards by fucking continually fucking going back to the whole monetize the hater thing, you know? Like, the Thursday interview happened, 5 hours, far better than we were fucking expecting. The Friday afterwards, they had their own decompression session on a side scroll to fucking get through all the contributions. That shit was quite fucking entertaining as well. They had all of them there, you know, all of them to talk about it or whatever, you know. And they just broke it down, you know, they shared what the fucking audience thought as whatever, and they gave their own thoughts, they gave their own opinions. Bill Burnell's big major complaint about starting Craig was essentially that he fucking shared his opinions on whether he believed Bill Burnell or not. I can guarantee you that if starting Craig and Adam Krigler and Babs and whatever, they all fucking turned around and said, wow, Bill was such a fucking great person to interview. I really felt he was the most honest, sincere person we've ever had on the show. If they said that, then Phil Burnell would not have fucking had any objections whatsoever.
Oh my God, what's up?
It wasn't the fact that that side scrollers dared to have a fucking opinion on Phil Burnell and how he fucking done. It was the fact that the side scrollers just gave their true, honest feelings and opinion, and that I didn't believe what Phil said for the most part. Thank you very much to Ira for a super chat. It says, monetize haters was kind of our fault. He just ran with it since it was an easy payday. Nobody's really at fault for that part. No, I mean, giving some of the ideas one thing, but him to fucking do it like time and time again by himself, might I add, you know. I'm not blaming side scrollers in general for that, because side scrollers as a package show is like 4 people usually, isn't it, you know? But that was Craig deciding to fucking dip into that fucking that little treasure trove multiple times to the point where I got a fucking bit, I got a bit grating personally, you know. I'm still in Craig doing that. You could understand him doing it one time just to fucking piss Phil off or whatever, but the fact he did it like fucking 3 times or 4 times or something, he did it so many fucking times, and I was like, it got to the point where it's like, yeah, just rein it in, Craig, you know. You're kind of damaging the good stuff you done and the good work you done or whatever. I don't know, personally I just found it very, very annoying, but that's no one fucking person taking that. But so that's what I'm saying though, Phil for that reason does have some reason to be critical of Craig, because Craig clearly wanted, so the side scrollers talking to DSP was clearly the most successful bit of content they created on our channel, and in turn it made them quite a good bit of fucking money. And naturally, when they went back to their normal content afterwards, I think normally, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like they had to try and make sure that they didn't think that they turned like, it's kind of like Phil actually. Phil's a good example of this. Side scrollers talk to Phil Burnell, their channel fucking blows up, you know, in popularity, their super chats go crazy for that fucking day, for those days, you know what I mean? The detractors are fucking piling in, and they're watching the interview and they're giving them tons of fucking views, thousands of fucking views, and the super chats all over the fucking place, you know, and memberships as well and all that crap. So they're making far more than usual that particular month, essentially, for the content they're making, primarily because of DSP being on their fucking show and then talking to him and interviewing them. But then you kind of think to yourself that the following month comes around and DSP is no longer there. DSP is long gone, he's fucking fallen out of side scrollers, and he's a little huff of side scrollers. So what does Craig do? Craig thinks, I'm going to monetize the haters. You know, we'll have a stream where we talk about DSP and we'll monetize hate, and we'll fucking do what Phil couldn't do and monetize his hate. And it's one of those things where it's like, it feels like, it felt like a very disingenuous, it felt very exploitative, I guess, towards our community. You know, it's one thing to, it feels weird to have someone like Starting Craig blatantly. I mean, I guess if people are willing to fucking give money towards it, then each to their own, you know what I mean? I guess he's perfectly fucking entitled to fucking have a go at doing it, but to me it just felt very exploitive to a sense and kind of lazy as well from Craig's part. But then again, if people are fucking willing to give money for it, then fucking fair enough. But yeah, that's my target. But it's kind of like Phil, because Phil's had a very good month of August, and he's going to be hoping and praying that September will maintain that kind of level of support, or even fucking see it increase. He won't want to fucking go back to normal. He's going to look at his channel analytics later on and be fucking terrified of going back to fucking normal. But it's important for Phil to fucking stay grounded in fucking reality and be prepared for that potential possibility.
From my perspective, I certainly would have never done something like that in that manner. So I need to come to an understanding of how he did. All right. And maybe after we have it out and we talk back and forth a bit, we can have a little bit of a common ground understanding, and then we can kind of move on from it. Rather than me sit here and being fucking salty about it constantly, like a baby whining, when the science really trying to be so bad, and then they clap back, and then we go back and forth. It's stupid, right? It's stupid. 42 years old, I'm tired of this shit. I want to move on. I want to have a nice fall where we're playing tons of great games together. We're chilling on the podcast and covering fun topics. We're having positive guests come by and hang out, and maybe I can appear on stuff that's positive. You know what I'm saying? I want to be about positivity. Now, I want to get past all the drama and negativity shit. I really want to be known as something different on the internet. Everyone else has done drama and negativity. I could do something different, but we need to show that can happen. So if ever you're coming by this channel and I've got a guest on and you think this is the time to attack this person, you're wrong, okay? On the flip side, yeah, you would hope that if these people are coming on my show, that they're going to be here for good intentions and reasons. I already laid it out with Craig that if he appears, this is not the Dark Side Phil interview 2.0. This is not time for him to start throwing questions at me again. No one cares. I'm going to be reacting to my documentary all week long. All these questions will already be answered and addressed from the best perspective that I can. I'm not going to be having a second interview with the guy on my channel. It's not happening, okay? So I hope he knows that. I already told him. So
you're basically interrogating him because he's not allowed to ask you questions. That doesn't sound like a very civil discussion, does it?
Anyway, so there you go. Thank you for the tip. We have one more tip. We have some other shout outs on the YouTube side, and then we're going to get to...
Hold on, did Phil just say so anyway?
I'm not going to be having a second interview with the guy on my channel. It's not happening, okay? So I hope he knows that. I already told him. So anyway, so there you go. Thank you for the tip.
That counts, yeah. So anyway.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
What away from Phil House?
We have one more tip. We have some other shout outs on the YouTube side, and then we're going to get to this June King documentary. I received a $20 tip from Piff343. Says, let's get some tips. Can we hit it? Thank you so much, Piff. So that's a $20 tip. Thank you so much for that, Piff. And that gets us up to around $31 a tip so far. As you guys can see, I made a change to the leaderboards here. I'm no longer going to be doing 50, 100, and 150. Reason being, that's very confusing to a newcomer.
Oh, my God's sake. Has he actually got rid of the tier goals altogether? The tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 tip goals, are they going forever, or just fucking him documenting it and writing it down?
Like, oh, I thought his goal was 50. Well, he hit it, but now it's 100. Like, what's going on? The goals are very simple, okay? What just happened? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button on my keyboard. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Hold on. I'm hitting the delete button by accident. I got a new keyboard. I'm getting used to it. Please bear with me when I make these mistakes. So yeah. So the truth is, we went and got dinner. Now, this is a double-edged sword. Thank you, Piff, for the biggest contribution to the stream so far. Well, the biggest tip so far, I should say. We have some gifted memberships from Andy, and I'll shout those out in a second. The goal is $150 per stream. Okay, if we hit that, the King streak continues. We have a big celebration, and we keep felting the detractors. Because remember, I want.
Why does it? We have witnessed Phil Burnell been given thousands of fucking dollars in one go before. So why the fuck should we be concerned? It's such a weird fucking thing to try and promote and try and pretend it's fucking affecting. If people are jelly upset that Phil Burnell's been given tons of fucking money, remember where it fucking goes. It does not fucking go to improving his fucking life whatso fucking ever. His fucking wife still downstairs crying her fucking heart out into a fucking bucket of chicken while Phil's fucking doing fuck all to try and fucking invest in the fucking, you know, for his future, his savings or anything. No. It's all going to the same old fucking tired place.
I want you to support my content because you like it, right? I want you to support my content because you're here and you're enjoying what I'm doing and you like me and you like everything going on. And you keep it going. I mean, just take a look at some of the improvements that I've done as a result of you guys supporting the content.
He holds up a keyboard. Like a fucking like $20 keyboard or some pictures. Like, yeah, let's look at him. You guys have given me over $6,000 like, and I fucking bought myself a fucking keyboard which is like $30 or whatever. Isn't that incredible? I used $30 or $6,000 to fucking get myself a nice shiny keyboard with bright flashing lights.
I'm able to buy all this new equipment and all these upgrades and things, and I'm doing continuous improvement here because I can afford it now, thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. The whole WWE Champion streams is because of this, you understand? So I'm trying to reinvest, and I hope you guys see that, all right? So thank you for that. So let's keep that going, right? But even though it does help to my detractors, I don't want you supporting me just for that. I want you supporting me because you like the content. But it is true that every single day when these people now have to watch back my content, when they have to clip, right, do their clips and stuff, they literally have to stare at a leaderboard where they see that time and time again, 27 streams in a row, I have smashed all of my support goals. I am doing very well. Right now, we're going to look at channel analytics, and you're going to see that the channel has grown a bunch in just the month of August and is on an upward trajectory. And I'm very happy for that, and we're going to look at that together. Okay? So thank you very much for that. Thank you, Piff. Yes, please support the streams today. Like I said, it would be primo kino, as they say, if we could hit this by the end of the podcast in about an hour. Because if we do it, then it's done. And when we go to do the React stuff on DSP Reacts, we don't have to worry about, oh no, we didn't hit it, and now we got to talk about it and get a whole different audience trying to contribute. It'll be good just to hit it now. So if again, you like the show, you like this podcast, please support it. And then thank you, Andy. Andy with 5 gifted memberships to the community this morning. Thank you so very much, Andy. So that means, let's take a look. I'm just curious. I haven't even looked yet. Almost 500 viewers. That's pretty good. I'm now going to start talking about the June the King thing and watch the viewer spike, right? Over 100 likes. Thank you so much for that. If you're here today and you're really enjoying the show, please consider clicking like. Liking this podcast helps this channel a ton. The engagement has helped the channel a ton. We're going to look at that on today's show, and you guys are going to be like, oh, that's cool. All right. No super chats yet, but the show is young. Please consider super chatting. And of course, 5 gifted memberships from Andy so far. Thank you for that. And of course, 31 bucks in tips so far, so we're a fifth of the way to our goal. If contributions come in, I will shout them out live. That is a change I made to the show. I will shout them out as they come in while we're doing stuff. I will not save them till the end of the show. Okay? All right, you guys ready for this? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the June the King documentary on Darkside Phil. Here it is. Profile, name, Darkside Phil, country, the United States. Okay, no, this is the stream art. All right, here it is. The eternal downfall of Darkside Phil. Now, to be clear, this documentary covers my entire history, all right, from the early days of me in the FGC, meaning like the early 2000s, through early 2024. This documentary will not be covering anything that has happened in the last several months. All this awesome new positivity and popularity and stuff that I'm getting is not in this documentary. I covered that with him. I even contacted him and I was like, so FYI, I am kind of having a renaissance, and just so you know, the people are going to be like, this is outdated. Because you didn't.
I just like, I don't fucking care. Fuck your renaissance. Fuck you. FYI, I am kind of having a renaissance. Who the fuck would talk like that? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know if you know the documentary maker, but I'm kind of having a renaissance in my career right now, where everyone loves me again, because those two guys over there love me. So everyone loves me because those two guys do.
Include that in there. I just want to let you know that before you get like blindsided because you're releasing this thing with this timing exactly after all this is happening, and he's well aware of it. Okay, so there you go. So here's the documentary. All right, premieres tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right, it's 3 hours and 46 minutes long, so it covers a ridiculous amount. First of all, let's take a look at the description. Darkside Phil has survived in the online space for over 2 decades now. Behind him, he leaves a trail of chaos and financial ruination, brought by his own hands. I would say, from a certain perspective, that is definitely true. And the thing is, that's not actually true as of right now, right? The financial ruination part was a few years ago. I have been slowly building myself back to a place of stability, and I'm getting there now. If you know,
if I did matter, so you ruined yourself. Yeah, you fucking went bankrupt because you're a fucking financial irresponsible. Because you've always been financially fucking irresponsible. You would have went bankrupt a whole lot fucking sooner if it wasn't for fucking Machinima saving your arse because you went and had so much credit card debt before. Then Machinima signed you on, you fucking made stupid money with them. Which is a fucking amazing blessing in disguise and just fucking illustrates how ridiculously fortunate you are in life, despite your fucking pretend victim narrative saying otherwise.
Noticed in the last few years, I don't do any panic streams. I need funds right away for something. There's no crazy fundraiser stream. I got rid of membership goals to do special events. Instead, we just hang out and have fun every day. There's no more kind of financial drive to content that I make. Yes.
Every fucking day, Phil, you tell your audience to fucking give you $150 as soon as possible so you don't have to worry about it during the content you're creating that day.
I do have daily goals for sure, but it's not like I understand exactly what he's saying. He's talking about how I used to make big money on YouTube, then I had a big downfall to the point where I got myself in so much financial trouble that I had a bankruptcy, and that's kind of all everyone talks about. No one wants to talk about the fact that that has changed in the last few years, right? They just want to talk about the downfall. So I get it. So, taking a look at this thumbnail, all right? Let it be said, all right? I have been around so long on the internet making content. This thumbnail, I'm not even kidding you. I guarantee you all of these people I have had involvement with over the years, I don't even know who some of these people are. Legit. This is not me trying to make...
Well, Phil, one is a fucking fake character. Well, it's based on a real person, but it's a WWE Champion's character. I thought it would have been a fucking person you would have fucking realised and recognised most of all, but there you go.
A joke or be insulting, I actually don't recognize some of the people in the thumbnail that he made for the documentary. Also, this is the most people ever in a documentary thumbnail he's ever made, correct? Like, he's never had that many people there before. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, so, I mean, let's just go through this, all right? I think that's iJustine. of which I have literally mentioned her like maybe twice ever in my content. Once was on a really bad day when I was in a really bad mood and I made a really bad joke in my stream chat. It wasn't even broadcast. It was actually me just talking with someone in my...
That makes it perfectly fine then. Oh, it was me publicly typing this in my chat for everyone to fucking see. I didn't even utter the fucking words, but I typed it in my fucking chat. And I said those things without anyone else apparently needing to know I said those things, but damn those dirty detractors who dared to fucking actually see me saying that, screenshot me saying that, and show the internet me saying that. But it's okay though, because I was having a particularly bad day, and I took out my fucking anger and frustrations of that bad day on a random innocent person who had done nothing to me whatsoever. Oh, please forgive me and tip me money.
Stream chat before a stream went live, and a detractor screen capped it and then posted it all over the internet and sent it to her. All right, this was like 7-8 years ago, and I guess she reacted poorly, right? But
she got to the point where so she actually fucking asked people to stop fucking reminding her that Phil said this because it made her feel kind of sick about it. She did not like this thing whatsoever. Phil's idea of an apology, by the way, was to just randomly say it in a video one time. As far as I'm aware, Phil Burnell has never gone directly to iJustine and said, look, I'm very sorry for this, I was having a bad day. Bjorn's asking, what did he say about her? Oh boy, give me a second. I feel like I'm going to be spoiling it. I was thinking just going to say, well, watch the documentary tomorrow and find out. But nah, DSP iJustine. There is videos about it still on the internet. Fuck me, hold on. How far back do we fucking go? Oh, fuck me. WPIG done a 3-hour fucking stream about it. Fuck me. WPIG for 3 hours. Done a fucking 3-hour stream on this. What's the chapters? First mentions of IG. So here, basically.
All right, right the fuck.
So this is it here. And this is the well. Phil has a go as well. Some words about iJustine. I'm just waiting for the fucking video to start playing. So here we go. So this is what Phil said about iJustine.
It's all right.
You can have a friend sitting right next to you and play split screen, or it's online co-op where you can do online where you both can each control one character. But basically the game is co-op required. You cannot play this game single player. You have to have 2 people to play the game, unless you grow 2 more arms and can hold 2 controllers, I guess. Interesting.
Now
get to the point. Get to the point about iJustine.
Yeah, I was way too early. Let's go here.
You don't have to buy a season pass or be nickel and dimed by expansion packs later on. You will get all of the content for free.
Awesome.
What the fuck? I mean,
just a quick shout out. How many Twitters do we need? We got Twitter.
Ah, for God's sake. Where's it? Isn't the hold on. Fuck me. Hold on. Where is it? It's here.
A couple years back, and I really feel like I got ripped off because that content sucked monkey shit.
Whoa.
Hey. Damn it, I thought it was easier to navigate. Hold on. The E3 reviewing question, you want to watch this part. That's the part I'm on. That's fucking lasts forever. Damn it, WPIG. I'm going to this instead.
This is unfortunately what's happened with YouTube over the past several years, is that YouTube has chosen to only feature the top guys. Now, wait a minute. A lot of these people were like an overnight success, like PewDiePie. He was a nobody. He all of a sudden made a video of him playing Slender Man or whatever the fuck it was with his stupid face cam screaming, and overnight his video went viral. Because the video went viral, YouTube featured it, which in addition made it become even more viral. Next thing you know, people poured into his channel, and because he was getting high views and high subscribers, YouTube featured his channel. Now he's pretty much the biggest gaming channel on YouTube, which is leaving people scratching their heads like, what the fuck? Where did this guy come from? How is he the biggest gamer on YouTube? Then you got a guy like Toby Turner, who was never known for gaming. He did parodies of game trailers, and he also did vlogs and celebrity gossip and shit like that. He was popular for that, and then one day he decided to make a gaming channel. And because he already had an established fan base, and that channel was being promoted by YouTube and became huge, people spilled over to his gaming channel. All of a sudden now YouTube promotes that channel. Now he's known as like the biggest gamer on YouTube as well. You've got companies like EA hiring him to do advertisement campaigns for their video games, despite the fact that he's a horrible fucking gamer and he doesn't even play games for the sake of playing them. He plays it to make money. Alright? This is the problem with the YouTube system. The YouTube system only promotes things that go viral. It doesn't ignore the little guy and only listen to the big guy. Why do you think iJustine, who puts out some of the most vapid, worthless material on YouTube, was one of the first people to go over to the one channel format, and YouTube actually featured her, said, oh, if you want to see what the one channel format's going to be, go to iJustine's channel. So immediately they give Hi Justine, hundreds of thousands of extra views of everyone who wants to see what this new horrible one-channel format's gonna be. How is that fucking fair to anybody else? It's not. And it's funny because YouTube even has their own YouTube, Twitter account, and they say, oh, the new featured channel this month. Like, what? You're a business, and you're basically creating an uneven business situation, an unequal situation by getting who are real YouTube gamers. I talked about this in the worst gaming trends of 2012 last year. There's too many people like Tobuscus who are just in it for this. They're not real gamers. They don't like video games. They don't care about them. They're doing it just so that you...
So him going off on Justine there was part of what has happened, but I didn't actually show you what Phil said. I'm going to check fucking Twitter for this. Fuck this. DSP Justine. Didn't spell it right. There you go. Where's the screenshots? There we go. Hey, it's actually one of my old tweets here from 2022. So, Phil had a couple of tweets, right? So, sorry, not a couple of tweets. These were Phil's messages in a stream chat. He didn't say this on stream, but he said this in his stream chat. Justine is busy getting gangbanged by EA executive staff all weekend. The only fucking reason she was actually hired in the first place. Lol. So, he said that. And then he said, when somebody questioned him going a bit too far, maybe a bit much, Phil responded, a bit much. She's a YouTube sellout whore, and everyone knows it. I can say whatever I want. Lol. So Phil said that on Twitch. And yeah, so that may be why she's on the top corner of that thumbnail.
I've never spoken to that woman. I know nothing about her. I've barely ever mentioned her ever in anything. Yet somehow she made the thumbnail of my documentary.
Beautiful. Well, hopefully Phil, this documentary will refresh that fucking poor piggy memory of yours, eh?
Okay. I literally have no idea who these guys are. I don't know if they're a team or something. I don't know who these two guys are at all.
Well, isn't the guy on the left Hutch, who basically fucking talked to Machinima into fucking giving you a job or being signed by him? The guy on the left looks like, I think it's Hutch. And the guy on the right is Gamer J Lee, who is one of Phil's former moderators, who Phil had a go at and spoke out about. But yeah, Gamer J Lee is on the right, and on the left is Hutch, I believe.
I swear to God, I'm staring at these two. I don't know who these people are. I have no idea at all. I have no recollection in my head of who these people are. Does anyone know who they are?
Oh, don't worry. The documentary will remind you.
One of them is Hutch. Oh, is that Hutch? Oh, see, I don't even know. That's Hutch. Okay, that makes sense because I did have a little spat with him before I was a big YouTuber, and he's the one who actually got me my break being partnered with Machinima. All right. I have no idea who this guy is. He looks like Jack Black, doesn't he? I don't know who that is. Obviously, I think we know who Stuttering Craig is from Side Scrollers. I think we know who John Rambo is, my former friend and co-op partner of many years. This is another weird one, too. The Quartering.
Quartering, yeah. Well, you did an interview with Quartering, so, and it was quite hyped, even though it was a fucking shit show. But yeah, that's going to come up as well at some point, so why not?
All right. Literally. The Quartering, I had one interaction with. He invited me on his show for an interview. We did the interview, and that's it. Every once in a while, I shoot the guy like a hello via DMs on Twitter or something like that, and that's it. So, again...
Hey, Phil said Twitter, hooray! This bingo card is going so well.
Burger. 5 in a row. Why? That's concerning.
That's a great point. He literally met Gamer J Lee in real life. And Phil's like, I don't know who this guy is.
Shoot the guy like a hello via DMs on Twitter or something like that, and that's it. So, again, why he's on the thumbnail is weird. I mean, that's going to be a very short segment, you would think, because it was one interview I did with him that was a cordial interview, and then it was over, and we didn't really have any interaction after that. So...
Oh, hold on a second. No, damn it. I like how... So, Alt sent me a video, and I thought, oh, this is going to be good, this will be helpful. And the video is...
Yes, come on. I post my schedules.
Is this thing you just left.
I have been a very actively verbal and strong critic of these season passes for a while now. Ever since...
Actively verbal and strong.
Alt, I haven't got time for a 3 hour... It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate the video, that crap all, but we got the examples, we got the tweets, we got the messages, we got the fucking messages that Phil had in that, and there we go. I don't think Phil actually says anything like. Well, I think he says a couple of bad things as well during the video part of it, but nothing as bad as the messages. The chat messages were definitely the worst thing that Phil said, which got him a lot of flack in the first place from the internet in general, and his own fucking chat, his own community. But but that was it's just, yeah, so Phil has no idea what Hi Justine is on the thumbnail. He'll find out very fucking soon enough. Bloody hell. But let's get back to the bingo. And we can close that. And we'll close that as well. Fucking 3 hours of fucking... but let's get back to the bingo. Let's see what Phil's excuse is on now.
I'm very confused about that one. I think this is the streamer Destiny. I'm not sure. If it is...
Yeah, that looks like Destiny to me, pretty sure.
Again, this is bizarre. I have literally never spoken with Destiny once. Not once have I actually said a word to the man. Now, he's spoken through...
Phil just said literally, we are fucking cooking.
Burger.
5 new other... That's concerning.
We're 2 away from Phil house.
People to my chat and tried to interrupt my streams, okay? At one point he wanted to interview me, and then later on revealed all he wanted to do was trick me and deride me. It was a trick interview. Well, I've literally never spoken with him. So I don't know why he's even on there. You know what I mean? Obviously, everyone recognizes my ex. So she was a big part of my content for a while. A big part of my...
He doesn't even name her. He doesn't even name her my ex. Surprised Derek's not on his fucking thumbnail. That would have been fucking good.
Life for a while. It absolutely makes sense. Kevin Nash. Everyone knows that Kevin Nash is my best friend. He actually lives next door to me. We have drinks every once in a while, and we talk about the old days of pro wrestling. Oh wait, that's WWE Champions. Never mind. That's not the real Kevin Nash. That would be pretty cool if it was the real Kevin Nash, but no. This is Alex Valle. He is a old school Street Fighter player. Honestly, I don't know why Valle would be on the thumbnail, because I thought more appropriate to drama from my past would have been Mike Watson. Mike Watson, the OG Street Fighter player, really disliked me. All right, back in the day, because I was such a...
Didn't Alex Valle have more to do with you, though? Because he fucking gave you, like, a lift he drove you sometimes, and he fucking stayed with you sometimes as well, because you were fucking needing help sometimes in that regard. So Alex Valle seemed to actually do a lot to look out for you at times.
Asshole with a big mouth and being a big bully and jerk in the Street Fighter community, and he didn't like that, and he called me out for it many times, rightly so. Okay, so I thought if you're gonna have a person, it would be Mike Watson on here, but he put Alex Valle on here. I don't really have a problem with Alex Valle. We had matches back and forth. I think we're 1-1 in competitive play in tournaments. And I told one silly story about him being in my hotel room at Evo, drunk off his ass, and he started rambling about his story about getting his green card. And everyone turned to him like, what the hell are you talking about? Because it had nothing to do with anything we were talking about. He just all of a sudden blurted out this story about getting a green card. And we're like, okay, bro, I think you had a little bit too much to drink. But outside of that, like, I have no idea why he would be on the thumbnail. I genuinely have no idea who this man is here. Does anyone know who that is? So far, I don't know who this is, and I don't know who this is. Does anyone know who this is here?
We all know who that is.
No clue. No idea. No one knows. Nobody knows, apparently. I don't know either.
Really?
Maybe it'll be explained during the documentary. I legit have no idea who that is. And this is handsome...
Luda! Mr. Ludicrous. He doesn't recognize Mr. Ludicrous.
Gentleman up here, Mr. Hideo Kojima. Obviously, there's a good reason why he's on there, because it was me playing the Metal Gear Solid games back in the day that literally spurned the entire "this is how you don't play" series of videos on YouTube. Me crapping on Kojima, saying he sucks as a game developer, this game sucks, you know, making jokes. And obviously, it was completely over the top and done on purpose to get a reaction. Certainly, I didn't think it was going to create the "this is how you don't play" video series, right? Mike Klum? That's not Mike Klum. Absolutely not. That's not Mike Klum. That is not Mike Klum. That man was in my house. That is not Mike Klum. Unless that's an insanely old picture of him and looks nothing like him today. So no one knows who that is? That's pretty funny. That absolutely no one knows who this is. So anyway, I guess we'll find out with the documentary. Like I would say, out of this thumbnail, this makes sense, this makes sense, this definitely makes sense. This makes sense, this makes sense. This makes sense. Valle, I would have put Watson, because that would have made more sense. Destiny, no, he's not involved. I would have maybe put Keemstar there, actually. I think Keemstar and I had more of a spat than Destiny. Quartering, I don't know why he's there. Again, I don't know. Like, this is like one moment ever that was captured from my stream chat. So some of these, I don't get. But hey, let me tell you this. This looks like a crazy spread, does it not? Like this, out of all the thumbnails he's ever done, this is the most people ever on a thumbnail. It certainly has an impact, right? Now, my face, I look very, I don't even know. Am I upset in this? Probably not. This is probably just looking at the camera, and it's bright, you know? But let me tell you this. My hair looks pretty good. I kind of like that. And he actually gave me a nice green aura. But like, although there's a weird tie-dye effect on my shirt. I wonder how that came about. It looks like he runs it through AI, doesn't he? Because some of this, like the shirt and stuff, like, it looks like his AI, like, cleans it up or something. Correct? All right. So, moving on from analyzing the thumbnail, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, my Lord, look at this. This is going to be a hell of a video. You guys, listen, I'm going to be reacting to it all week in 2-hour increments. Like, I'm going to react for 2 hours, react for 2 hours. For those of you who watch this thing start to finish, this is going to be exhausting. This is going to be like the most exhausting endeavor. You're going to need like snacks and hydration and shit. You're pumping energy drinks to watch this fucking thing. Can you imagine? Like, how could you imagine someone actually could like do it all in one go? Like, I'm just going to react to the entire June the King documentary in one go. Oh, I'm totally glad I'm splitting it up the way I'm doing. Okay, so for those who don't know, I'm going to split it up 2-hour nights each night on DSP React. So not this channel that I'm doing this podcast on, but my React channel. 2-hour increments, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to get through the whole thing. Okay? Okay, so here we go. The first thing is the significance of the fighting game community. Darkside Phil enters the scene. Top haters at Impact. See, here's the thing. I don't really want to explain what a lot of this stuff is, because if I do, it kind of spoils, right? I'm going to react to all of this as the documentary, you know, as we do it over the week.
Why you doing it now, then?
So I definitely don't want to tell you all about these things, because absolutely, like, for example, he asked me directly about this, top haters at Impact. So I would love to talk about it, because it's a hilarious story about me being a real jerk. A real immature asshole and causing problems. That's what I did back then. I was an internet troll. I was a bully. I was an asshole. I was the heel of the FGC. Like, that was the idea, is that I was supposed to be the heel. Everyone hated me. I was the guy you loved to hate. And so you would want to go to a tournament to see someone play me and confront me and either beat my ass or see if I could hold my own. It built hype for events. But there was a lot of things that I did online that were really online trolling and bullying. And now that we're so many years later, right, and I have experienced this kind of behavior firsthand, I strongly regret the actions that I took in my youth. These are like my early 20s, you know.
He actually fucking thought he was like the fucking game Triple H kind of fucking heel. But nah, he was more like fucking, you know, like the Jobber or fucking like Gilbert or something. Nah, you weren't the heel you think you were, Phil. You were the fucking, you know, the one who everyone likes to see get fucking beat up, and they always get fucking squashed anyway because they're a fucking jobber. You're fucking Midians or whatever, you're fucking Gilberts or whatever else you want to call it. You weren't that guy, Phil. You weren't like the cerebral assassin or whatever, you know what I mean? No, Phil.
Oh, where over 20 years ago I was acting like a complete jackass. And it's stupid that I did that shit, you know? The 2005 American Champion, this is the best. I can't wait for that segment, because 100%, 20 years later, me doing what I did back then still has the same exact impact and the same exact desired result as when I did it. But I don't want to spoil. I just want to let you know, that segment, when I acted that way in 2005, 100%, I acted that way for a reason, to get a desired reaction. I got the desired reaction, and the reaction continues today, 20 years later.
I want to remind people that we weren't a fucking thing at that time. When Phil fucking came forth for Evil and was a #1 ranked American, there was no detractors. There was no Sons of Kojima, or This Is How You Don't Play, or That Being Said, or Bingo, or whatever. So Phil wanted a reaction within the FGC, primarily. So, but I assume he's going to fucking make sure that story spreads to fucking all detractors today.
Okay, this thing, I don't even know what this means. DSP smashed the butthead. But
I mean, it's only a fucking 20-second long segment. So, really, you won't have long to endure it.
Here's what's weird. It's only 20 seconds long. What could DSP smash the butthead have to do for 20 seconds? I have no idea what this means at all. I never had any involvement with like the game Smash Brothers. I never did anything with that at this time. I don't know what this means. I'm literally 100% no clue what that is. Okay? Building opposition? I mean, I guess. But what's weird about this here... oh, wait, I missed the beginning of Darkside Phil YouTube. Oh, I thought this was like... Okay. So this has something to do with me being a YouTuber? I have no idea. DSP smashed the butthead. I don't know. Yeah, no one seems to know. Phil with the oddly shaped head? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We're gonna find out. I have no clue what that is. Building opposition, Cooking with the King. That's funny, his entire segment on Cooking with the King. For me, Cooking with the King was literally a tiny little thing that I did to mess around for like a month or two. I was doing these videos. I was trying to make diversified content rather than just all gameplay. So all I wanted to do was do something different. And I knew I wasn't a good cook, and I knew I was fucking around and I was doing stupid shit. Like, that was the point, to get people talking about the videos. And to this day, people still talk about Cooking with the King. That's absolutely remarkable that people still bring it up. Like, I scratch my head every day that people care about Cooking with the King, quite frankly. Wealth and Controversy, Handily, Project 7, all this makes total...
He said her name. Oh, technically I read her name, but he said her name, or fucking used her name. Panda Lee. It won't say Liana, but I will read out Panda Lee.
People care about Cooking with the King, quite frankly. Wealth and Controversy, Handily, Project 7, all this makes total sense. Financial waste, well, financial waste.
You mean like filling your fucking Snortfoot Connecticut home up with fucking statues? Leasing a fucking BMW out when fucking nobody was getting paid for Project 7? You were fucking making ridiculous fuck you money at that fucking point in time, and yet no one has seen a fucking penny while you are fucking leasing BMWs and buying all these fucking expensive statues for gamers. I love how, so we have the hour mark, financial waste, and then go forward like 20 minutes, continued financial waste. I love some of these fucking chapter names.
If he's saying I wasted money, that definitely makes sense. If he's saying like my finances were a wasteland and destroyed, that's not true. That didn't happen. That didn't even start to happen until 2015 after I moved here. But I think he's going to basically analyze how my place looked at a million statues and shit, and I was blowing my money on frivolous shit. That's my guess on what that's going to be. Oh, the butthead is a this is how you don't play channel? Oh, so maybe this is my first time ever addressing this is how you don't play. But that doesn't make sense because this is how you don't play didn't start till 2012, which would have been somewhere down like here. I have no clue. I guess we'll find out during the documentary. It's not worth dwelling on so much now. We're going to figure it out, right? The trolls make themselves known, moving to Washington, continued financial waste and controversy. Fair enough. So now reading it that way, I think he's saying that I was very wasteful with my money. I agree. That makes a lot of sense. John Rambo speaks out, but he did spell John's name incorrectly. I got to call him out. June, I know you're watching this. You got to get on this immediately. This is a horrendous typo, and John deserves more respect than that. It's not a big deal, but there's an H in his name. So this is obviously going to be the video that he and Howard made, right? Which I addressed many, many years later, and I'm curious how he's going to approach it. Like, will he just have the video and talk about it, and then will he talk about my response many years later when I actually did respond to it, or will he actually have my responses then? Because that would be kind of a weird timeline to be jumping from then to forward like 5-6 years and then back another. Actually, it was 7 years and then back. I guess we'll have to see how it works. Okay. Let's see. Of course, my incident, which we knew was going to be in there. Downfall setting in. You know, I'll say this. There's a good 2 hours of this documentary before he actually starts talking about my downfall. Wow. I mean, I've been around for so long. I just have such a storied history. 2 hours of the documentary before we start talking about the downfall. I'm just saying, that's pretty good. The fake engagement ring. I mean, yes and no. I'll tell the whole story when he talks about that, because there's no reason to bring it up now. Machina put out Poltavi in. That's a good story, actually, to talk about. The breakup, the continued downfall, owes money to the IRS. Yep, new relationship. Yep, Phil is a meme. Yep, I would argue I was a meme way before then. I was a meme back here. Taxes. Believes the internet likes him now, but the internet does not like Phil. I wonder what the time frame is of that. January harvest? I have no idea what that is. The January harvest. That doesn't ring a bell at all, actually. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Bankruptcy. WWE Champions time. He should have named it WWE Champions time to get with the meme. In fact, June the King, get on that. Retitle that WWE Champions time immediately. That would be, it would hit even better right there, right? The vest streak, sure. Financial tracking and established trolling, sure. So essentially what this segment will be, and you can see this is like 15 minutes. He's probably going to show how it got so stalkerish with my detractors, literally tracking every single move and moment and everything I did, right?
Phil, all we're fucking doing is just you make a certain amount of money every day. You share with the internet how much you fucking make, and we just fucking say, okay, you made that much that day. This is not... Why would it be stalkerish to fucking share with the internet what you share with the internet? Our crime, essentially, is adding up. Does Phil have a problem with math? Does Phil not like math? Does Phil think math does not belong on the internet? Our fucking one dirty crime was adding up all the contributions Phil got. Oh no, that's a fucking banned fucking subject. You're not allowed to fucking have math in DSP gaming land.
And how they systematically kept trolling me at every moment. Every time I tried to do something, they would try to fuck with me. The bank leaks, which we knew would be a segment. This, I don't know what that means. VTuber destruction. VTuber destruction. I'm not aware what that could possibly be. That sounds like something that maybe happened that I'm not even aware of. I don't think I've ever had any interaction with a VTuber, have I? Like, not once. There's been times when people have asked me about VTubers and stuff, and said, you know, would you ever consider being one? Would you interact with one? Would you know what I mean? Would you be a guest on one?
Was that a voice crack? MRC Midnight seems to think that was a voice crack. I'm reading that out there.
Right? And how they systematically kept trolling me at every moment. Every time I tried to do something, they would try to fuck with me. The bank leak.
The VTuber thing was all to do with him playing Zelda, by the way. Tears of the Kingdom.
Which we knew would be a segment. This, I don't know what that means. VTuber destruction. VTuber destruction. I'm not aware what that could possibly be. That sounds like something that maybe happened that I'm not even aware of. I don't think I've ever had any interaction with a VTuber, have I? Like, not once. There's been times when people have asked me.
There's no voice crack there as far as I can tell. I mean, MRC Minute was trying to say there's a voice crack there, but I didn't really hear one properly. Did you guys hear one?
About VTubers and stuff? And said, you know, would you ever consider being one? Would you interact with one? Would you know what I mean? Would you be a guest on one? I don't know what that means. And that's near the end, so that means that's recent? I have no clue.
Well, getting there. That was definitely fucking voice crack territory.
That means. And that's near the end, so that means that's recent? I have no clue.
You know, I'm counting that.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I would definitely, that was blatant.
People are saying VTubers made fun of you for being bad at Zelda. Oh. Who cares? Who cares? People have made fun of me endlessly and countlessly over the years for gameplay shit. The fact that that's a segment is a little weird. Like, I don't even think that... I didn't even recognize it as a big deal. So what? A clip went viral. Yeah, it's like the millionth time a clip of mine went viral and everyone made fun of me, right? Like, this is how you don't play. Oh, got way more attention than that ever did. I guess you know what it is? It's because it's probably the most recent example. Therefore, that's why it's pertinent. All right, fair enough. Thank you for explaining that, because I didn't even know that. I had no idea it was VTubers making fun of it. Let's see. Wants a good image, does not get a good image, and outro. All right. So I'll be honest, there's absolutely nothing in there that really I would be angry at all. Like, why would, this all makes perfect sense. It's a pretty comprehensive history. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that'll be missing, and I'll be like, well, this happened and this happened. Like, for example, I don't really see much about my detractors hitting me with false copyright strikes and the whole Machinima saga there, or copyright take.
That's actually an interesting point. The swatting's not there. You know, the swatting incident or whatever, you know, the wellness check for Phil and all that shit, you know, the copyright, him tanking his channel and the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think all that happens, doesn't it? I'm trying to think, so he moved to Washington, John Rambo speaks out, the camera's been on the whole time, but the camera being on the whole time was 2016. So for the swatting to happen, that would have to kind of be in this segment here, the continued financial waste and controversy, and the controversy will probably cover things like, you know, the copyright strikes and the swatting incident or whatever as well in Octra. So I imagine that'll be covered there. That's like that's almost a 20-minute segment. Then John Rambo speaks out.
Down controversy and shit like that, which is one of the big issues my detractors have with me, is the whole, oh, he false DMCA's people and shit. I don't see anything about that at all. So very well, it could be that he looked into it and realized there's no evidence of it happening because it doesn't. So maybe he didn't put it in. Maybe that's what it is. I'm sure as we go through this history, there's going to be a few things that we're going to be like, it seems like it's kind of like missing, or maybe it's not addressed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about a lot of this stuff, like to what extent he's going into it, you know, and how much information he got, where he got the information. For this stuff, the old school fighting game stuff, which looks like it's fast. Like if you take a look, it's done within 20 minutes, 28 minutes. So at first half an hour is FGC stuff. That's going to be fascinating because there's no documentation of anything, right? No one has any documentation of shit of the old school FGC. It's just like a forum post. So that will be very interesting to see how much he documents and stuff like that. And then I can give my take on that shit, which will be great to add that supplementary information because a lot of people don't know about those days. And the old days of YouTube and stuff like that will be very fun to talk about. Like, I feel like for me, the fun part of this documentary is probably everything until I like move to Washington. It's going to be interesting for me to react to. Because this is old shit lots of people don't know about, stuff that's not well documented. You know what I'm saying? This other stuff, so about an hour and 20 minutes in, he gets to the last 10 years, right? And the thing is, this stuff to me is just not as interesting because it's what I've just lived through, right? Like the old stuff is more interesting to talk about, but I guess we'll see, you know, again, how deep this stuff goes and go from there. And there's a million things I'm sure, even with 3 hours and 45 minutes, you have to understand, I've had such a storied history and my detractors have so microanalyzed my life so much that there is going to be things that people are going to be like, oh, he left them out. I mean, what do you want him to do? A 27-hour documentary about every possible thing? A lot of people, here's the thing, a lot of people don't realize this. My detractors are so anal about everything that like a lot of the shit they want to talk about, no one cares about, and it's not fun to even discuss. It's boring shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure they're going to watch this and they're like, but he forgot this and he forgot this. We really had it with this and you didn't talk about it, June. But dude, that shit, it's so stupid. No one cares. No one talks about it because no one cares. It's not because he forgot it. It's because he probably knew about it and didn't give a fuck, right? You know?
I mean, personally speaking, from what I've seen so far, the reaction from detractors has been very positive about this particular timestamp list. That being said, we're quite happy about it when they were fucking having it on their show. They went and talked about it in the show, they looked over it in the show, and they were quite happy with how the thumbnail, with how it's titled, the chapters in there, you know, like, yeah. I've got no complaints so far. June the King looks like he's gone quite comprehensive in his documentary. I'm looking forward to it. And as things stand, I'll be doing a bingo premiere about tomorrow.
What I'm saying? You know, just so anyway.
Oh, the nervous laugh. The nervous laugh from Phil. Hold on. Let's see that again. Let's rewind it, get full context, and see why Phil laughs so nervously.
Talk about it, June. But dude, that shit, it's so stupid. No one cares. No one talks about it because no one cares. It's not because he forgot it. It's because he probably knew about it and didn't give a fuck. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, just. So anyway, all right. So there you have it. The way I see it, likely each day that I react to this day is probably going to be about an hour, right? So probably day one, Monday night, I'll probably be reacting to the FGC stuff and my early YouTube days, right? And then day two is probably going to be me reacting to my early days as a YouTuber, financial waste, moving to Washington, the falling out with Rambo, all this crap. Day three will basically be the first few years of me kind of doing stuff for myself. You know,
he is not. Remember, Phil told everyone he was not going to fucking react to anything after the bankruptcy. So basically, Phil's going to miss out the last hour, I imagine. Or is he going to fucking change his mind?
After having broken up with my ex and my life changing in that regard, right? And then day 4, quite honestly, is the stuff that to me is the dumbest shit. The whole not even true shit. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that people believe, but it's not true. So it is what it is. I don't know how much I'm going to have to add on that. Because, as I said, I can't really talk too much about private shit. I'm not going to be opening up my bank account during my react to show you guys shit. It's ridiculous. So I guess we'll see. So the comments, of course, are all my detractors. You can even, literally, you can recognize some of the names of my detractors in the comments as you go down and read them. It's not shocking. But here I will actually publicly leave a comment.
Surprised he's not reading this out as he types.
Live reacted to this description. Loved it. Looking forward to reacting to it live all this week. For those watching it, enjoy the wild ride I've been through over the last 20 years.
So he's publicly left a comment on June's thing. Hold on, give me a second here. It's I'm kind of curious. Here. Hold on. He's left a comment. Let's go. Let's check it out for ourselves, shall we?
Oh my dog! What's up?
What is it? Well, it's a comment, but it's got lost in the sauce. Hang on, let me sort by newest first. How far am I behind Phil? I'm behind him by about 47 minutes, Jesus Christ. So let's go Akin time some more. Evil AJ! Hey, fucking Evil AJ. There he is there. Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat. It says, we need a John Rambo Pinocchio style emoji. That's a big fucking nose. I don't think we'll have enough space for such a fucking nose like that. Who fucking knows? 108 replies to Phil's message. Nobody cares, little bro, plus fish. oh my. Phil got ratioed like crazy. His comment got 24 likes. Nobody cares, little bro, plus ratioed. You're damn right. Okay, bro. Your channel sucks. Keep coping, Philbert. You're about to get felted. Biggest e-big in history. Get a jab, Phil. How's the gout, Phil? You're a clown. Shout out to Fat Cat. Why are we creeping on 14-year-old girls when you are 20 years old? That's creepy. You're a narcissist. Let's see some more, shall we? Pedo defender. Stop lying, Phil. You're only hurting yourself. You really like exclamation points, huh? What will you put yourself through over the last 20? What you put yourself through over the last 20 years? Sneed and bleed. PDF defender, suck down from the rafters, cry hard, Phil. June, get ready, Phil is going to mail you a spoon for not kissing the ring of the king. Debo won, DSP lost. Love you, daddy. Can't wait to watch this with you and my favourite corn star. Thanks for not officially banning me, says Derek IP. Oh, bloody hell. I did nothing wrong, did everything correct? Let's friggin' go. Oh, cope. Just one word, cope. PDF defender, play Dino Crisis. Random game request, play Dino Crisis. Oh, looking forward to being a PDF defender and needing 2 grown men to twist my arm to ban said PDF. Also looking forward to crying about not being able to take my wife to a honeymoon or fix my home while spending $400 on pools during a WWE Champions livestream. Fixed it for all y'all. Oh, you or will you not get a job after this? How about the IRS payment coming along? Jesus, man, so many of these your haircuts bad. It's the guy. Pandal, he was 17. Let's get some more analysis in these fucking things. Haters death throws in these comments. It's down from the rafters himself. Unblock me, coward. Besides all the PDF stuff, Derek was a good guy. Jesus Christ, man. You deserve this documentary. You treated so many people terribly and were so ungrateful for so much of your YouTube career. That's a good point. You should have your YouTube account banned. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. Eviga! This won't get you in good graces with anyone. Clout chaser. Fucking Eviga's even in there. Fucking Eviga woke himself up just to fucking comment this shit. Jesus, man, there's so many comments. Oh, bloody hell. I'm so looking forward to this tomorrow. This is gonna be fucking good shit. This is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So Bingo tomorrow will start earlier than usual. This will premiere at 5 PM UK time. So Bingo will start at 5 PM UK time as well. So yeah, Bingo will start early tomorrow just for this premiere. We're doing a special June the King documentary thing. Bingo. No, Easter is asking, I'd say you're not doing the whole doc. Yes, I am. I'm starting earlier, so time shouldn't be a problem. I don't plan to pause as much either. And yeah, I'm basically going to be starting at the same time as the premiere is going live. So the Bingo will start earlier as well. That's my plan anyway. So, fuck it, you know, we'll do it all live. We'll have a special June the King documentary bingo card for it. I've already got one planned, which I had, you know, I asked a whole bunch of people for their own ideas and inputs and all that. But so, yeah. Tomorrow will be a special June DSP doc bingo thing. And as far as Phil's normal podcast tomorrow, fuck that shit. Also, Otters. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo.
There you go. Boom. And I'm sure I wanted to do that as the DSP gaming account because that's the approved, the verified account. If I went ahead and I did that as the other account, people might not believe it's really me, but obviously you'll know it's me because this is the verified account. Okay?
Also, we've watched you fucking do it live, you dumb bastard.
So there you go. That's what I'll be doing Monday through Thursday night. We'll be reacting to this sucker. And so tomorrow goes live at 9 a.m. Many of you might want to watch some of it during the day. I'm going to be doing my normal show. I'm going to be doing Black with Wukong. So for those who want to watch it, go for it. But I'm going to be reacting to it live all week. But I would hope that that gives enough time for people to watch it over the course of the day before I start. Because my live stream's around 7 p.m. I'm going to do 2-hour chunks of reacting. So you would hope that people who want to watch it will watch it before. I really want June to get the credit for this. And how about this? You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? You ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get June the King 1 million views on my documentary this week. In 1 week, 1 million views. Let's smash that fucking video. Let's get June 1 million views this week for this thing.
I don't think it'll be that popular. I mean, I think it'll do well, but I can't. I mean, a bit interesting number for sure if it happens.
All right, because Dickers should have got it and he didn't. It kind of, you know, that's the problem with fucking review tech. Like he doesn't really have that much interest. But then they made a documentary on him, it blew up, but then it kind of stopped. It plateaued. No, we need 1 million views for June the King this week for my documentary. Let's get our butts over there and let's smash that fucking video. All right. Okay.
He is doing his best to fucking pretend he's not that fucking bored about his documentary, but he's clearly fucking rattled. He is clearly struggling to maintain that composure.
Cool. So let's do a couple quick shout outs. And then what I'd like to do is for the rest of the show, show you guys the massive positive impact you've had on me and my content and my channel this month, because the name of the documentary is The Eternal Downfall of Darkside Phil. And you want to know the truth? I absolutely positively agree with that title, except this crazy miracle that has happened in August of 2024.
It's a miracle. He went from being reborn, renaissance or whatever, I mean, second coming, and now it's a miracle. We're literally using biblical religious terms to fucking describe Phil Burnell not being as unpopular as usual because 2 fucking people on the internet gave him some time and attention.
Which I don't think anyone saw coming, including me, right? Never before have you seen this crazy, like, level of resurgence. The fact that I now have double the amount of viewers on my live streams, excuse me, that I have.
What do you mean double the amount of fucking viewers? You got 140 people watching right now. Oh, but again, to be fair, this is DSP Gaming, and he's now doing his React stuff, so yeah, that'll be why.
Arguably a 5th increase in my overall viewership on the videos on this channel, but that's just this channel, because my React channel blew up because of the Rich documentary, and now I almost guarantee you this week as I live react to my own documentary, it's gonna get a lot of attention. So I've literally never seen this kind of turnaround the way that I'm experiencing. Like I said to you guys over August, I can't believe it. Like, I literally can't believe this level of turnaround. It's that wild, okay? Let's do some quick shout-outs. So, Anime Sucks, Cope and Sneed did a super chat and says, all I know is the next girl I date needs not only to be based, but Phil-pilled. Well, there you go. You want them to be Phil-pilled? That's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Anime Sucks, Cope and Sneed, thank you for the super chat. Okay. And I received a $2.25 tip from Phil Smoke Shit. The guy on the left-hand side of the June the King video is your former moderator, Gamer J. Lee. The guy on the right is one of your detractors that made fun of your noodle video. Oh. Gamer J. Lee rings a bell. I remember him as a long, long time ago, he was a moderator of mine. And I guess he flipped on me and started crapping on me. And I had, like, no involvement with the guy, but, like, he kept talking about me. And then eventually, finally, someone said you should say something because this guy was, like, mentioning you and talking about you. I really don't even remember the whole situation. I'm sure it's going to be brought up in the documentary, so there's no reason for me to misspeak about it now and be stupid. Because that'll just end up in the next documentary. You know what I'm saying? Let's just watch the documentary together and try to figure out what it is, because I actually don't know. So thank you for that tip. All right, guys. So, first of all, we have over 550 viewers today and 150 likes. Guys, if you're here, hit the like button if you're enjoying the show. All right? Give us some positivity, because I'm about to show you Right now, the next segment is me showing you the impact of your positivity on my content. All right, we're going to directly show you this. Please like the stream if you're having a good time here today. Let's get that to 200 likes. We have one super chat. We get a few more super chats. That would be great. And we have 5 gifted memberships. Thank you to Andy. More memberships would be great. It would help this channel a ton. And of course, particularly, what I'm looking at is the tips. I'm nervous because, as I said, if we're going to not hit our king streak, it's going to be on a react day like today. So if you're enjoying yourself this morning, please tip and support the stream. Let's get that to... I would love to hit that before the podcast ends in like 40 minutes, but I don't know if it's gonna. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Okay, let's do it. Let's get some more support here for the stream. And, all right, next segment. All right, what I want to show you guys.
But by the way, guys, if we get one free space, it's game over. We're one away from a full house. 100 likes, the game's over. And we get to escape this fucking suffering.
Is the direct impact, all right, that you have had.
I love how Phil will be terrified to fucking click on that revenue button. He was so much of a shite bag that he won't dare to fucking click on that revenue button, because having fucking power, we actually fucking realise how much fucking Phil Burnell makes.
On this channel, I also have another channel, obviously, DSP Reacts, and that channel's insane because of the rich react that I did with Kino Casino. That channel got way more attention and views than it ever does.
So he had all this extra fucking income, but the increase in views was only about 20%. Not even 20%.
I don't even need to show you that because that's like a weird thing. It means I'm gonna do my live react to my own documentary. That's also gonna be like huge. So anyway, yeah, I want to show you directly how much you've helped me. All right, because I don't think people understand how much help has been by people coming and simply interacting with the content. By the way, thank you.
And also, he is comparing, so he's got his analytics on show, but he's only shown August. Why is he not showing it the last 3 months to fucking see how much of a difference it was between then and now? He's literally only showing what happened between the 1st of August and the 31st of August. That's not going to fucking show as much, is it really?
Perry the White just gifted 5 memberships to the community. So congratulations, whoever gets those memberships. Thank you so much, Perry. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so here's the deal. By the way, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to show you my revenue on the channel like that incredible dunce Doody did. I mean, that guy is such an idiot. That's the last thing you should ever do, is show someone how much money you make. It's no one's business how much money...
Every day you show us. Like, you have a tips total at the bottom of your fucking page, asking and begging people for fucking money. You tell us every day.
Money is made on a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'm not going to show you fucking financials. I want to show you engagement statistics, which are huge, but I'm not going to show you all the shit because that's dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Pussy, you're a pussy, Phil.
Like, that's incredibly dumb what that guy did. Anyway. Oh, thank you to Flaked and Baked with a 10-euro super chat. That's the longest documentary runtime I've ever seen. You're a legend, bro. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Me too. Like, no exaggeration. I am looking forward to this react. It's going to be exhausting because it's so long and there's so much that's going to get covered. But I really hope that you guys are going to be over there and join me for the live react all week long to get my takes on all of this stuff. Okay? So, you know, it's going to be wild. It's going to be lengthy.
I just noticed that Phil Burnell's subscriber count on DSP Gaming is now over 214,000. So finally, it went over the 213,000 mark and is now 214,000.
It's going to be an endeavor. It's going to be a journey. But I think it's going to be a good thing. Because the thing is, once I react to my documentary, right, then I'm going to move forward positively. I'm going to say, you know what? That was the past. Now take a look at how different. Because here's the thing. Literally, the eternal downfall of Darkside Phil. But now I'm about to show you that I'm not on a downfall anymore. So it's changed in the last month. June, obviously, isn't going to change his entire documentary around for that. Especially because this is something new and fresh. It's only been a month. You know, give it 6 months. And if this trajectory continues, then perhaps you actually need a follow-up. And that would be on him if he wants to do one. I'm not asking for one. Hell, he just spent all that time on this one. I wouldn't expect a follow-up. He's probably like, I'm done with this shit. I want him to do other topics. Fuck Darkside Phil, right? And I don't blame him. I can't stand myself. Can you imagine someone else having to stand with me and work on my shit for months? Fuck that. So, anyway, thank you, Flicked and Baked. And then it looks like I received a $1 tip. Oh, okay. Someone did a $1 tip. Says, yesterday I sent a $5 dono, but PayPal held my payment. You don't have to read what I said out loud, but I do hope you can read it off the air. I would be good for the Craig interview. Oh, I can't see it. When a PayPal payment gets frozen like that, they don't send me the message. So I can't see it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually, unless I go through like 2 days worth of these tips and I specifically try to find your tip and I go into the data, then maybe I can see it. But like, I can't, like, they didn't even, the email they send me is, this was held, it may or may not clear. And that's all it says. I don't get to see your name. I don't get to see your message. So this sucks because you tipped me $1 and I can't see your message. Look, I don't want you to contribute again. Can you email me? darksidephil@hotmail.com. You don't have to send me another tip for me to read this thing. Just shoot me an email, okay? All right. Thank you for the $1 tip, whoever this is. I feel bad now, you know, but again, this is PayPal doing that shit, not me. Whoa.
Average view duration for August was 8 minutes and 49 seconds. Phil's content is usually an hour long. Bear that in mind. Just bear in mind Phil's content for everything he uploads is usually like hour long parts. And the average view duration for him is 8 minutes and 49. And then look how long his fucking videos are that he's been uploading. This one, well, I mean, these small ones, you know, small little clips, whatever, 6 minutes and 15 minutes, whatever. An hour 23, an hour 6:50 for his daily crap, an hour 40 for the podcast, 52 minutes for his Call of Duty one, 55, 53, 54 seconds for a little clip here. King's DSP's kingly aura instantly kills boss. Fucking who cares? Well, Phil's content is usually primarily quite long. So the fact that he's like proud that he's fucking got his view duration is like, you know, not even 10 minutes for people like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Yeah, fucking great, Phil. Well done. Way fucking flex on that.
I did it again. I gotta get used to this new keyboard. I'm hitting the wrong keys. And then I received a $5.30 tip. Please stop destroying all VTubers, Phil. Also, I find it funny that after growing calm and disavowing drama, you still need those versed in drama to lift you out of it. Here's to much more growth, my king, from Dragon's Advocate. Thank you, Dragon's Advocate. Very nice to say. And thank you for a $5 tip.
So $5, so I'm gonna add $5 to the fucking total here. There you go. So yeah, Phil has made $6,088 so far in tips since the Felt streak fucking started. Yeah, I think Bingo might be over, guys. Is that 100 likes on the stream? If that is 100 likes on the stream, not only does that give us a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So yeah, remember keeping. Oh, hold on. Apparently it's not 100 likes. Apparently it's 99 likes. Am I going to need to fucking go to my own fucking video on my own shitey channel? Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to my own shitey video. Let's see. Let's go to. It's me, Inception. 100 likes. Would you look at that? 100 likes. Fucking there's evidence right there. 100 fucking likes. I'm going to do something cringe. I'm going to like my own stream. 101 likes. Get fucked. Hey, fucking go. Anyway, guys. So yeah, bingo is over. We have one bingo. We have started off the month of September.
Burger. Full house. Oh yes. Boy, how exciting. Anyway,
full house for a month already. Right, fucking hooray for that. So where's the thing here? So we're gonna add $25 to the bingo prize fund immediately and instantly, and we can just say fuck this shit, we're out. Because who fucking cares what Phil's fucking shitty channel and how it fucking performed? We could go along, you know, let's go to the end of the podcast and see how he did. Did Phil get his wish?
the best way to get my opinion on it.
Yep, Phil got his wish. He managed to get all his tips in before he started his fucking content today. $187 when he was ending the podcast. Fucking hell. Meter saying check my DMs or whatever. Hold on 2 seconds. Mister, I don't boot people. No, it's an automated thing. Members get kicked after a few days. When people's memberships expire from the member Discord and they're no longer a member, they get automatically removed from the member Discord. I don't manually kick anyone from the member Discord. You know, it's just a thing that happens automatically when people stop being members. But Mister made this and he wanted to share it with people. This is quite horrifying. I think Aviga inspires you too much. Yeah, I'm going to blame Aviga for that. He also made that, which I thought was a interesting, angry side of the moon. And also, Phil. The whole world revolves around Phil, and so does the moon. So yeah, Mister made all that. There is also some detractor made artwork from Takozo. Takozo has made a couple of things as well. First of all, he made that. And then he made that. So there we go. Takozo had some fun creating things. Creating things in the member Discord, so there we go. Cool stuff indeed. Anyway, we're done with Phil. We're done with fucking Phil. Hooray for that. Let's just enjoy some otters. What do we want to enjoy? Want to enjoy the baby otters, or do we want to enjoy these otters? We'll enjoy the baby otter. The baby otter's fucked off. There it is. Guys, I am going to wrap things up for now. Guys, thank you very much for joining me with some bingo antics, and we started off the month of September on a winning note. We have our first win of the first day of the month. Fantastic start indeed. I will return tomorrow for a very special, very unique. Get the fuck out of the way, human. We're not here to watch a human's arse. We're watching human, for God's sake. Fine, let's go to this otter stream instead. Ruining my fucking otters.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Jesus. Thank you very much to Mickey YNWA for the super chat, who says, "Hi Scotland, Wales calling. We give Phil nil point." Thanks, Wales. Was that the wrong kind of whale? My bad. Cheers. Cheers for the super chat. Anyway, yeah. Tomorrow we'll return for some more bingo antics. But it'll be a very special, unique bingo. Because this bingo will start earlier. 2 hours earlier than usual, right? We're going to go live for the bingo when the June the King DSP documentary goes live. When that premiere starts, we'll be here to play bingo alongside it. And it's going to be a very special, unique sort of bingo game. We're going to have our special own unique June bingo card already created. And yeah, hopefully we can get the full house tomorrow as well. And we'll have to wait and see. The usual bingo rules apply. If June includes all these burps and snorts or begs or whatever, I will add them as normal to the counter. So fuck it, why not? So yeah, there'll be no bingo on the podcast tomorrow for Phil. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow, shall we? Hopefully it all goes pretty smooth sailing. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow's show anyway. Thank you for joining me for some bingo antics today, as I said. Much appreciated, and fingers crossed we can get another full house tomorrow for a very special occasion. I'm going to end how it always ends. I'm going to end by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of the weekend, whatever you end up doing. I'll catch you all tomorrow for some more robust bingo antics, but until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.